Worthy is the Lamb, worthy is our King, our Maker, the one who reigns forever and ever. He looks over his people, he cares for them, he provides for them, and he puts smiles on their faces. It's a new day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and yet, here we are again. For many, when they went to bed yesterday, they had no guarantees they would be up this morning. But here we are. For many, how they even have that zeal to step out today surprises them. But they have that zeal. For many, how this week is going to pan out, they have no clue. But the assurance is in the Lord. You know, I say, be happy. You know, I say, be joyous. You know, I say, be calm. The Lord will take care of his people. The Lord will provide for his own. And the Lord will bring us to an expected end. On a person movie be about ever happy morning shows. Some may accompany night. Idia hung come, oh my Ghana hung come. The can't say some kakra, you two young effort, you didn't conscious some ever young. Education information there, empire home. And two near Nama, when I'm so crowded. And check ACP retired Victor Tando Eddie Road, City to Betty Bebain, Evajimbe, na Afeno, Yatwaso Eddie, the headlines of the newspapers, na Akahon, social media, and Komo, AD, sports update Kakra, near the Atwaso, near Din Komo. My guest, I will come in, sir, and I pay almost as soon as Boam and Yabu and send no more in 7 days. Bubuja and a pay bedi and Komo. Antonia Nanti Mum, some day, may come on for Jumedi, a course live, or ETV, live, or Happy 989 FM, and Afi Nisim 95.9 and 100.1. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You handle no a Happy 989 FM, and I say ETV can be me following all these platforms now. Thoughts, reviews, and comments in Yano, or they are for now, or they are praying. And I pay the Yanko, not any ACP, including Komo. As I say, any ACP retired Victor Tando didn't come on a pen or the road city tidbits in a bay. ACP and a pen is your mark by Jar.
Major this year, boss.
Patron Pump to say, Ja.
Yeah, I'm inside the patron.
It ever see you on a pay, you know now.
You made us say, and I said, my poor more a paper, Momo, any more my pa, Moji, a day boa moment. And make us so don't put young Coswell and come home. I'll also enter museum. Continue so and chilamo. A tear for Muti Midi and a pay Mamina, Mamma Diana, Marcha Dishi, Edmund says Midi Cassia, or Happy FM 98.9, and I pay any idea they must submit a Sean and a tea a jomo. All my body children Bini Isaac, a day. Gilbert, Justice 90, Stefan Dankwa, Raymond Nyamado, a rapper Fatih Shaibu Ali, Pastor Thomas. And director Kwame Damti. We shall put the American son yedi Diakona or 3 years and the Abishia Mobile. And more Mutimiko, Unia, Dr. Duncan, a year or Brasport Kwame Kumasaka, no, when you are Mammo, Contemporary Contemporary, even Yatimon Council. And Yaminkamo, when she's a Munara. Episode 4, I mean, divestment of William, Master Kwesi, when I just go more. So home and a boy, Mama Chano Penny. Penny Udro Quatin or Providential Bank. Good morning, Mina. And I'm Mr. Ben Kana of Central University, also Memo Chano Penny, Michael Munara. The chain driver for Mutukan, Akowa, and Gabi, Isaac, and then Atta, Kaka, Michia Munana Penny, I mean Shramunara. Obusian for or don't for me, the and Mamma Patty and Swam or Dean, train and PSR. I dear back when I say a kind of say, dear, in your papa be any and say, Lemon, a yatum. If I told dear, and a man retired president for 3 moments, ye church here want to pay, said by his grace, we are alive. And not Malacqua, which are for near that's what editing from the chassis. Now, mommy and twice addition, so you call Eli 2180 in the crater, find also any in here. The TV7 or rules of the road. Rules of the road. rules of the road ya domus ko papa domus ko yi ise baby akodo ne karata fa to so do enson do motri ene do nkron do nson no asemo a all kan ho tia wa ne se driver ni a okura car a wo twishen no ono ene timi yi ne nsa esre kwan ana ochire kwan eka hand signals enim set navigator light ni adi na ho nti do baby a timi yi nsa driver din ko a mara so no ko a enye mate ana obi otwishen no enso we driver ni na wudi mate anu ati wudi passenger bi otwishen no anu ati so masa magina cars na wa no ho ye nti bra na ko na se BBC a wo driver ni no ene bebusa ho asem sanse wo ene wa kontitiem esuahyen ka a wo driving mirror ne wo driver wo fam ho de ne wo passenger fam ho de no eno ene di bua wo driver ni no eno ne di bua wo traffic gated light no ni ade no ene di bua wo eni so am fe no anye tuma na wo ho tu obi so se masa ha ye ka bra na bibi ni kunkuran ya wo driver ni ene be so wasen ye busa ho asem embra no una eni obedi se ye fifem ye hu sampa wo mate so ene ma wo form ya ono se be so ne permit say sa mra say sa mate no oni tumi se ode ne sa echi o ma hand signal oni sa tumi no passenger wo ti shemu am sro tra wo shemu kom yewna wo be bua driver ni se bata bra na se ma se memba etu de bia wo di mate echi wo di passenger bi echi na wo di na chi a ne tie bia no de ka be kwa ku tru bi de ho ele akwanchi aba eli shenkafo mo che wo enso papa o che no so a betimi apoa ekwa na enam so no emra ewo so nti se de mra ne yeduma bibie mu no ebepoa yen so ko du ngotwi no ekasetia ensanum ene enubonenum ensanum ene enubonenum ene eno de bebre emo capsules ne keka ho na manfo twi ni enom enwure kampi we ni edi bebre bata hu ni atwi ni nyina no otwi a ene ensa no pay obi akobo obi kiosk bu dada akotwa bi ni nyina no emo ade ni emo akukuduro boni ade a muntimi nye kura no sense watwa bi ni watwa bi ni nti betimi aye kai ye diwe no betimi sa no kai bi na eba ho o watiri tempo bibi ni ono besi fom wasi fom kura no a wo de utimi kọ ni nyina no eye ensa eni se enuri a watwe gu video mo no eno ena edadawo enu nti na mra no say don't drink and drive and don't drive and drink o twishenya enko gina baby enko tutwe bi ena o tutwe bi a enfa ko kashen na se ensanum enibonenum ni ade no ene ehyenka enko baby kra eno bi kura ho no ma wo no mu a we no ani su kra chi mu emojaduro ene ewa cough mixtures ni bi wo no mpe no ani su chi eno sa no ti bi pen constitution udi constitution na BBC a eno ye be so mu ne no edi mra pepe pese ne tie na de ba ko beta ho no se so konya kwanhia na se fifiem ye hu se wo sa bra unya kwanhia no wo twa bi ano wanum no bi ego widim enti na ma kwanhia no si ya one year license no ye betul chalk ka suspension ye be suspend o driving license be afiba kokra se mean sequence mean kishen se a shenken enam edo koba ansan wanyu ano aduane na ye kasa busumi sia na afiba ko mean kishen ya na ne wo kro no sen na wo ban sen enti mesre na insan no mni ndubone no wo dom fofura ana kanyan mo odin na so bra mframafu ani atini ade ni na enche na fe efuru mu pe na fe wo toba ha na wo yemre ni nyina no afi na enna wani bewiawo ye ti bia wo tra ni ya e dia kwanhia e na beba enti se ni wo kokodu ba bia wo ko na usi fom na se wo di bedware o se wo di be yedenyu e ne wa ojidrije na mom se wo nko 42 shem na nam lorry kwas na binum so nam lorry kwan so ne die Debbie, and I near can defensive driving was and said, Bob, by all my 2 shame and a bomb so by but obiara onam lɔre kwa no so ban na bɔ ɔmo ban wo twitwe bie no anum nre bɛn no abɔ ɔmo ban no abɔ bi so ban ebusuafo lɔre kwa no nam so mmara ɛwɔ so rules of the road LI 2180 ne krataa fa ɛtɔ so ɔha ɛne nsia wo a wɔn mu bi no kɔfa bɛkan hɔ no so wɔkan a obehu sɛ ne mekan pɛpɛɛpɛ wɔmɛmfa nyɛ adwuma ne nhwɛ san sɛ nansi ɛkɔ so adwo ɔmo yɛn kakra yɛn nyinaa sra na asɛ yɛn nyagye kakra nanso ɛsɛ yɛtumi boa ne tu akwagyia ne saneɛ no yɛntumi ntu na sekora ɛsɛ yɛbrɛ na sekora korakorakora na akwantuo nso atumi ayɛ anigye awie pɛyɛ mesrɛ busafo na wotwe yɛsi efra sɛ mɛda yi dwuma pɛ biara ɛsi yɛ ne so no ɔdomfo agya nhyɛ no hɔ anuonyam na ɔmɛnyɛ adom ne nhyira ɛmfɛman
Yo, it's going to pay you say for road safety to beat out the Abre. Savvy, ever to us now the headlines, you know, and win some Abre Adofo. And you come back, and may I say, and as I said, the headlines and the newspapers, you know, every on my phone. Come on, I shall say that. I shall say that behind the scenes. I remember many on my crab.
Rooftop infinity pool.
Oh, really?
That is
14,000.
A day.
14,000.
Davidi.
Wow.
I'm writing.
Yo. Anyway, Ray, you be out with there.
You're burning there.
Anyway, your idea na yemfa asida ema ejamfo a womo ebejambie no mbedi yechi no be boy yechi dom aba yede enua Franciscan ye kwakwa na chi kwakwa eye memeda atwemu no yenjina eye management womo enemo ne nda adofo nyina ase woma obra sport last week Saturday woma ho eye ma mo kire odo ama hu se Dr. Khan wati ase na wo adofo e wa asasi so enti adofo nyina anopai on behalf of Global Media Alliance management no womo ese enda adofo nyina ase emfa mo abusua Dr. Khan abusua eyire ene ma enso se yenda abusua dom nyina ase simple mo ba na bebo mo na yakura yenua no na chi kwa enti anopai de asida yo yenhyase na yemfa eye de obokrata no atifisem no embre omanfo ohwe Daily Go Africa ni manopaya stories e wono ebi eni osi be measured in expectations as antihine to labor unions, but government must ensure equity and no elhon mamdi otumfo osetitu nimfoni ato honom. NDC marks 30th anniversary repositions for 2024 and a consolidate democracy devoid of impunity. AG charges African countries and also so elhonoma pay omanfo ebitumi akenkan ebie. Other stories and so ebini Italians in Kumasi celebrate Independence Day and also so elhonoma award the Bokwata no emo UK petrol stations phase review of duty cut and also so elhonoma okay mame and kakra say the UK's competition watchdog has been asked to conduct an urgent review into whether 50% fuel duty cut is being passed on quickly enough to drivers. Business Secretary Kwesi Kwarteng urged the Competition and Markets Authority to examine the fuel market, whether there are local variations in petrol and diesel prices. In relief kakrak, you can buy for the airman citizens and who and some no. But you buy and more your car say 50% cut. I'm over Cassia.
Oh, there be said.
Because you will have him saying, "Oh, a friend is saying."
No,
this levy, what's the name of the levy? Stabilization fund. He kakra every so at the moment. Most is
no, Sammy,
and reflected in just some 50% or 30%. It's in months. UK.
No,
50%, 50p.
50p. You don't know 50p. What has occasioned that 50p. What you say?
5p.
You don't know
5p.
what. You don't know how a bit to me impacted price. No, any day only. Into Nyabotre. Also, on pricing regime, they're different from your pricing regime. And the only significance of that 5p. Ultimately, it's in
Okay.
Abutre. But I think that a beso mboma mopa, it would be of so much value to them.
All right. So on that media masumudi. Other stories of Kratano emu be accountable to citizens. CPP government as it marks 73rd anniversary build an impregnable party. Ayukwe to edges NPP members and also our honor. Party enipe odisa kakra ojini dinyo. Sisi ade. Maybe I would do. But a very funny character. Well, Parliamentary Committee in London to discuss anti-gay bill. NDC marks, okay, Makai and no editor.
Voter Babak Mambio. What's it parliamentary there?
And Parliamentary Committee in London to discuss anti-gay bill.
Sami Leon Combra.
And
this is Mama Kistori.
Among for which I can be voter region ECG tax force goes after debtors. And also Ewo Honum. Vice President inspects road projects in Northeast region. NSS introduces online portal for employment creation. And also Ewo Honum. Among for which I can be. The stories and the pay amount for which making kind of daily graphic more any development bank will enhance capacity of SME focused banks. Fidelity Bank MD and Aircasa same way saying New Prisons Ladies Association executive inaugurated. Methodist College of Education appeals for bus and also amount for everything I can kind of be I believe said. We any in semi work out and we'll find out one. I know Sefati will smile at this. Stop blood tax, end period poverty, and also Elhonoma sanitary parts and Komo and a daily graphic news feature. Why you know a focus on.
Young called the new crusading guide. Affordable housing high on government agenda. So because none of the affordable houses has been affordable. NHC president stands accused of masterminding underdevelopment in Bibiani. 16 regional Nasara coordinators endorse Aziz Futa pay for his nomination forms as he seeks re-election. Ofuasie Yiribi gets new police station. Abankwaya Boa hailed as next NPP chairman. More victims in 800,000 cedi recruitment scam. Chase MP for their cash as PA languishes in prison. If you want my other stories, I will have essay. Ukraine war. Former British soldier killed in fighting. US white supremacists arrested at Idaho gay pride event. March for Our Lives. Tens of thousands rally for stricter US gun laws. So and other stories I will be in paper no essay. Nigeria's Abuja to Kaduna train attack. Gunmen free 11 hostages. Morocco bans blasphemous British film. Tanzania downplays Maasai eviction shooting report. And also Ewo Honum. So and people operating tertiary institutions without accreditation will face the law. UNIDO and Ghana government to promote cluster development to strengthen industrial competitiveness in the after. VGMA award winner Gambo drops wedding song of the year, Settle, featuring Keche. So and a government invest 450 million cedis to fight flood. Minister Francis Asenso-Boakye and Ekasa Semwe Ablekuma Central MCE hails Green Ghana agenda. We stories are being with the new crusading guide.
Ghanaian Times Anope say National Museum bounces back after 7 years of closure. Additional exhibits, artifacts on display. We a big story about front page of the Ghanaian Times. Government win best option for Cyclemi housing project Asenso-Boakye. AFDB expresses confidence in Ghana's rebound economy. Also paper no say military truck kills farmer at Saka. Creative artist grabbed over alleged theft. Pastor in trouble for allegedly impregnating girl 13. Sami, it's a Boga-based pastor in the Upper East region. Siano police on the same because 13-year-old GHS students, no. Well, my man big stomach. Robber 40 jailed 20 years. Nanyina a sema paper no ediaba no pay. Nigeria's Abuja to Kaduna train attack. Gunmen fire 11 hostages. We saw a worrying story and pay free Nigeria Eba. Tema Mpakadam Railway to be completed by 2022. Now, Sammy, I don't know if you read the story this weekend. Now I say some boats had been stolen from railway line that you're constructing. Who was that story?
Yeah.
Okay. Prince Charles slams UK's plan to send refugees to Rwanda. And also a story, a war paper. Also, a war Ghanaian Times one up here. Rejoinder: herbal medicines pose no danger to public health. And also a feature paper. Okay. Tisiano, Richidi. A Greek. A Greek.
This is
A Greek key to industrialization agenda. Alan Tremantin and all this same way at Council of State needs restructuring. Martin Pebu. Police okay Arise Ghana demonstration. Police okay Arise Ghana demonstration. It is Sami Adoma your cruise no on BTS Kwamo 29th 28th in summer paper no adiaba. Bon Katamanso Assembly members retain PM. Let's continue to remain united. Jane Opoku Ajiman. And our final story on the paper said, don't let huge investments in education go waste. Dr. Educhum to students. We air stories are anope offer the Ghanaian Times are over to me.
The final newspaper anope stories it be in the EcoBank amongst most profitable banks. Mr. Daniel Saki in Funi Ediato Honum IGP upon Kroma inaugurate police station for Achim Akukwaso. Tourism is key to jobs revenue. President Akufo-Addo says at the reopening of renovated National Museum and 100 million trees to be planted by 2024. President Akufo-Addo and Ekasa Seminary and a stories at the final newspaper at the brain.
Daily Analyst: Wager police couple under fire over Kokrobite bloody incident. Asogli youth mad at Council of State over attacks on Togbe Afede. COVID-19 fund rakes in 62 million cedis, 50 million disbursed so far. Consider Nigerians in retail business. Igbo King appeals to government and Guta. NHIS should absorb bills of rape and defilement victims. Saso and UBA Panuma stories are being essay. Russia's war prompts regional rush to become EU candidate. Ukraine war, former British soldier killed in fighting. COVID, dozens of COVID cases linked to Beijing bar. And also a war paper Nemo. Saso and other stories essay. Armed forces engaged on 4th Republican constitutional dispensation. ITTU to be positioned as the university of choice for oil and gas. 2022 Hajj board absorbs 13,000 cedis of cost for programs who paid in 2020. Sandema Hospital appeal for power plant. 3,000 people screened for multiple diseases in Old Tafo. Send Ghana commends GHS for proactively cautioning Ghanaian citizenry on monkeypox. Saso and why gold mining has not transformed local mining communities. Way a Daily Analyst.
The Chronicle and say top police officer shielding land guards. I don't the big questioner. Ewaha IGP Dampare orders probe. Achim Akokwaso gets new police station. Forestation of Achimota Forest on course. Flood early warning system for Accra. Flood early warning system for Accra. We any asema Mr. Francis Asenso Boache Odiaba.
Mechanism being a I'm interested in that story. Why?
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Osinwajo to join President of Ghana, Queen of Netherlands, and others at Africa CEO Forum. Na Nina Age Media Bekoso Cote d'Ivoire. Buhari restates commitment to peaceful, transparent elections in 2023. KMA set to implement Aston project to immobilize revenue. NSS introduces Flare portal to create employment for personnel. Final story I'm the Bebra one pay from the paper say. Okay. Samian Traso. Witness stories and pay chronicle.
The Republic Press and pay one more headline stories in here. Learn to be tolerant, Mahama tells Akufo-Addo. Kaswa School closes down over COVID-19 scare. Council of State not robust enough to necessitate amount of ex-gratia. That's according to Martin Pegu. National Cathedral can serve as a tourist site to generate income. MPP MP Adomako Ena Ekasa. Why should I criticize Akufo-Addo when I have access to him? Paul Admotri to critics. And Akwawu Hene supports Akwawu United Division 1 League Drive. Nina and Samano pay a month for bit.
But he doesn't have access to the persons who car he got access to go and collect. The person whose access he got to go and collect school fees only access to. Maybe so.
Paul Onion.
So boss that story. Sorry, this is story.
So why should I criticize Akufo-Addo when I have access to him?
Daily Guide.
So it's when you don't have access that you criticize.
Nothing, no explanation or ever makes sense to me.
Wokoji.
No explanation makes sense to me.
Fees or support you.
Say.
And when your full fees never, and she still want to check.
Like.
More is preferred to less.
We are no one negotiating with the school, so and you be as can with me a cashier.
Like the explanations in our home. It was more shocking than the revelation. So, Nipana Buaneda. What's my say?
So,
I said.
So, I'm boy, I mean, you're
they would with me because the whole last week there. With me.
$10 million US to renovate tourist sites.
But a quick one. Does this whole talk about the National Cathedral bringing in income, does it not defeat this whole spiritual thing that's attributed to the National Cathedral? That we say, oh, Monsieur Nyankopon Bosse, Monsieur Asoreda and Ediamano. I feel your mouth for started here can was as you discover.
It's more of a business
venture. It's a business venture than a spiritual idea. Does it not?
Say, Uko pilgrimage to Israel in Yama. So much, Anna.
But the people who are building those buildings, did they build it because of money?
I say
they built it for God.
But they eventually
it is
turned
modern
into a
day,
business.
No, it is modern. It is us who see those places as tourist sites and go there. But for the people who are using it, it wasn't a tourist site. It was a place of worship.
But America said, over time, it turned into a profit-making venture. You understand? So, as we speak, every Israeli or person uses our facility. That's the standard.
Okay.
It's a cathedral and assembly there.
Oforiatta accounts for COVID expenses. 50 pick NPP nomination forms. 7 students suspended for smoking shisha.
Oh.
Omofoni Edahanum. Omu is smoking shisha.
Omu smoking school.
They were in uniform. UK Parliament summons 4 MPs. Other stories say what people more be akai essay. Gone but not for God. Good. Dr. Baumia is coming like Akai. NSS introduces portal to create employment for personnel. Thousands rally across US for stricter gun laws. Gunmen free 11 hostages after Nigeria train attack. Morocco's Supreme Council condemns the Lady of Heaven film. Former British soldier dies fighting for Ukraine. So and other stories are Ubenya Ewo paper Nimo essay. Tobe Afede silence on Article 71 awkward. NDC has no better offer. 4,000 primary schools without JHS. I know honum. So and banks to lend government $1 billion to shore up reserves. Let's take additional policy measures. Bank of Ghana and I can weigh air stories of a daily guide. Okay.
So I mean, I didn't know government a from the banks.
Oh, so easy na abontin the credit ratings and it's it affects our ability to borrow at lower interest or coupon rates.
Unem say to make borrowing na bank borrow attractive. It means that treasury bills in Nema na ekwa kototo in Nema. But rates na gasa na emphasis. But your coba make sure be about that story. But my work economics me am
Yeah.
The custodian Anope say President Akufo-Addo, Bawumia others plant 20 million trees. Ofuase Ayeribi gets new police station. All 16 regional national coordinators endorse Aziz Futa. $4 billion, okay. $4 billion 2024 revenue target set for tourism ministry. Next NPP chairman, Stephen Asama Boatin, the field marshal, Onosunifoni Ewaha, na Otuaso paper number, or say, ex-gratia refund must not denigrate others. Final story Ewaha say, man, cow electrocuted after Friday rains. When in our air stories at the custodian at the Abano pay.
So, one for the inquisitor no pay stories no be any after alleged food poisoning. Mawako workers in distress. Sikano Ashe government owes Kolebu 5 million Ghana cedis in COVID treatment. Raymond. Sikano Ashe government owes Kolebu 5 million Ghana cedis in COVID treatment.
But how?
Kokobo trial. We are not bunch of ignoramuses. Ohene Ajekum ena Ekasa ena Tuatha among top 50 public sector leaders. We any stories are and pay the Inquisitor AMA final paper no at the buy.
Ghanaian publisher Shraj calls for improved social protection systems. 450 million cedis invested in flood control measures as Ansobo Acheneka. Akufo-Addo leads nation in Green Ghana, commends land minister. IC hot over Hajj fees. IGP opens Achim Akukwaso police station. The informer Ediaba head injury mortality high. Tamale Hospital reveals ex-gratia Ghana splits over Council of State. Dufour's Ahuto project sabotage. NDC angry with Ofosu-Ampofo over dirty tricks. Race for NDC flag bearership. Let's be democratic. Party stalwart urges. NSS breaks new ground. Outdoors flare portal for employers to tap into skills of graduates. Towards curbing labor unrest, Otumfuo calls on UTAG others to be considerate. And no ewo honum. So, and other stories are Ubenya essay. See something, say something campaign. PWDs unhappy. And no ewo honum. Other stories are Ubenya ewo paper nimu anope essay. NDC must become party of opportunities. Harry Nadrisu Enaika. Government to stop issuance of permit for trading in Rosewood from July. NCC engages the Ghana Armed Forces on constitutional issues. Target 2 million arrivals, $4 billion revenue by 2024. President Akufo-Addo to Tourism Ministry. We should remain vigilant and ready to take additional policy measures. Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Enaika. Final paper, Business and Financial Times. Why is the US dollar to Ghana cedi exchange rate significant in the cocoa farmers' livelihood debate? A questioner feature no ebe answer. Leave free SHS alone. And no ewo honum. National Museum reopens after 7 years of closure. Facility to attract 150,000 annual visitors. Stock market hits record high for value traded in May. 1.41 million hectares tree cover lost in 2 decades. Trade competitiveness declines in 10 years. Trade to GDP declines to 48%. in 2019 from 53% a decade ago. So ena ubie paper no mu a stories a ubenya akan essay. Bole Bamboy MP commends youth for embracing Tibet. Eno ewo honum. So ena Finance Ministry distributes 153 seedlings to mark Green Ghana projects. Where air stories are the offer Business and Financial Times are ubenya be akan.
The final paper no pay air the Economy Times was a fiscal deficit to widen as government plans to pay COLA to teachers. PRC shoots down the rate of increment proposed by ECG and Ghana Water Company Limited. Banks write off 768.29 million as bad debt. Banks write off 768.29 million Ghana cedis as bad debts. I mean, Ghana Water, we can do a much kakra. It's a me perceive me hear complaints about unfair tariff. I know me got report to one.
PRC.
Go PRC. So I mean, Ghana Water ma me bela. Me meter no be every day drew no. It is behind my last meter reading. So I mean, just say baby almost say me meter ni reading akodru no. Uko share meter na nkasa physical. Me drew. Me never copy more PRC no.
And to go home, resolve
this matter we must solve.
Issue no at the amount. So I crowd is here so about what you watch it.
Oh, Sammy, I just had them into ya.
Okay, that's yes. Now they are what you know catch him so won't you?
No.
Now I'm not car property with one small but catch him.
No, Sammy, how should I pay for something? Why should I pay for something I've not used?
Yo, that's it. Who come more explanation justify?
Sammy, they cannot give me the explanation.
Yo, that's it. Yeah, to also name your website happyghana.com and for stories no Ebimbrado for Real Men Conference to be held on June 18, 2022. Our honor anti-LGBT bill. Minority MP suspect chairman of committee. NPP will investigate alleged monetization of internal elections. John Bodu and NDC marks 30th anniversary on June 10th. Delegates storm NPP head office to pick nomination forms for Charles Bishu. Investigating the 2020 elections will help us in subsequent elections. Kofi Adams and Kasa. Food safety policy to be launched in Ghana. Many unapproved chemicals still in use in Ghanaian agriculture. We any stories are pay Happy Ghana at the Abrain.
City Newsroom and pay say angst over National Cathedral shows a misunderstanding of projects. CEO and all this assembly about. I mean, we are not misunderstanding the project. Catch CEO. We are not misunderstanding the project. Yeah, they say, Sikano. So I will to also citynewsroom.com and say National Cathedral, a potential investment. It will pay off. Ufoyata to critics. So I mean, and you pay off as an account. Jomoro MP's son, driver arrested for road traffic offense. Also, I was citynewsroom.com and appear other stories over to me. I can say phase 1 of KNUST Teaching Hospital to be completed in October 2022. Otumfo. Tewu wants government to be clear on payment of cost of living allowance. Ashanti region. Consumers kick against proposed utility tariff increment. 2022 Hajj. Board absorbs 13K of cost of pilgrims who paid in 2020. Construction of Eastern Regional Hospital to be completed on schedule. Minister. Koniwas petition charge over lack of safe drinking water in basic schools. COVID-19 Trust Fund. Ghana COVID-19 Trust Fund, 62 million Ghana cedis received, 50 million disbursed. Sophia Akufu. Now, Sami, okay, a few months ago, you started probing to COVID-19 expenditure now.
Yeah.
I think now amount disbursed on the official statement of the buyer was around 53 million Ghana cedis. You see, I know. board chair say 50 million disbursed. Is the website number back?
Unless we check.
Okay. Me check it.
Yeah.
Into any stories I know pay citynewsroom.com.
Google News. Akufo-Addo promises more investment into heritage sites. Youth activist stinks Akufo-Addo over alleged sale of forest reserves. June 28 demo plans with police settled. Arise Ghana Ena Eka. So Ena military truck runs into traders. One dead. And also a story and pay a war Google News. So and throwback pictures of famous politicians that will crack you up. Nina ewo Google News and pay obesimi enyebi akai.
Yento aso na yenko CNN.com ni yenfa stories no ebi embre oman for the battle for Luhansk and no ewo honum. Ukrainian officials and Russia plans to isolate the key city of Severodonetsk in Luhansk region, the epicenter of the conflict. Putin reviews his endgame in Ukraine and no el honum. Sri Lanka may have to buy more Russian oil, Prime Minister says. And a CNN goes to a city on the edge of the Ukrainian front line and no el honum. Video of women being brutally attacked sparks public outrage in China. And a China blast U.S. bully says it will fight to end for Taiwan. And also el honum oman for bit in essence, we lied. Ex-Alex Jones associates say InfoWars has never been about the truth. And also El Honoma among for betimi akenkan Indian officials demolished several houses after protests over anti-Islam remarks. And also El Honum. We any stories and a CNN and Aroma or more at their brain.
Reuters News. Congo says Rwanda forces supported latest rebel attacks as thousands flee. High oil wheat prices to burden Egypt with over $10 billion, finance minister says. So and Tunisian judges extend their strike for second week. South African trade unions sign wage deal with miner. So and Pope apologizes for having to cancel Africa trip. Gunmen free 11 passengers from Nigerian train attack. Tunisia's trade deficit worsens by 67% to $3.25 billion in the first 5 months. Tunisia military prosecutors investigate journalists for harming public order. Ray Air stories are Oko, Reuters News are Ubenyebi Akai.
BBC.com Anope say U.S. gun control proposals given cautious welcome. African Eye. Racism for sale and no air feature. Evidence of widespread use of cluster munitions in Kharkiv. Left vote surge threatens Macron majority in France. Dozens of COVID cases linked to Beijing bar. Police find belongings of missing pair in Brazil. India destroys houses after religious riots. Hajj pilgrims face losing out from online booking. Morocco bans blasphemous British film, and a white supremacists arrested at U.S. Pride event. We stories are oko bbc.com and opia obetumi akai.
Yentwaso na info weather update in Brad for Ghana Meteo for say and Ghana for say generally bright and sunny weather with periodic clouds is expected across the country. Late afternoon to evening thunderstorms or rains will be experienced over parts of the middle and northern sectors. Now one more essay. Aflao, Accra, Kaswa, Cape Coast, Takoradi, Axim would experience partly cloudy moments with temperature around 25 degrees Celsius area. Intermittent sunny moments are expected with temperature around 31 degrees Celsius. And partly cloudy moments would be experienced in the evening with temperature around 26 degrees Celsius. Ushe Eye, Tichiman, Yendi, Tamale, Bole, Damango, Bogatanga, Nalayugu, and Wa. Obviously, it will be partly cloudy with temperature around 26 degrees Celsius. We are saying with temperature around 37 degrees Celsius. And Enumerum, some areas would experience some thunderstorms and rains, with some experiencing partly cloudy moments with temperature around 30 degrees Celsius. And we any weather update, a bit me a day abre omanfo.
If you want to my Ebeko Ghana Health Service, now the COVID-19 update, at so active cases 401, confirmed cases 161,935, new cases 54, death 1,445, recoveries and discharge 160,089. Also, NIACO vaccination drive and total vaccine doses administered as at 8th June 2022 15,837,387. Worldwide total figures are recorded a year 535 million plus 276,000. Death a 6.31 million plus 863. If you are straight to social media, Nayafa, their air trending ewo honom no abrati for any ashefo. Otumfo air trending na Otumfo a anana santin Otumfo say to the second na on also sign a the Chancellor of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology na the wakachere labor unions, especially the University Teachers Association of Ghana from UTAG, said they should be measured in their expectations when demanding for improved conditions of service. Now, or say labor unions should be civil and civil society organizations should be considerate as Ghana and many economies across the world face economic challenges. I quote or say, I urge the government to continue to ensure that equity is manifestly done and the citizens are fairly assured and satisfied. In the same breath, I call on UTAG and other unions on campus and civil society at large to be measured in their expectations, particularly at this time when the global economy is battling the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war. Unquote. Commenter by Enye. Kofi Addo say, God bless the king. Brown say, this advice should be given to the MPs, not teachers. Nana say, our great king, tell Nana Addo the same thing you are telling we teachers, cause he is the only one wasting our monies. Michael said, Nana, speak to those taking ex gratia. That times have changed. Calvin say, does the behavior of government suggest we are not in normal times? Your credibility matters. Thank you. Mohammed said this must be directed to the government officials and Article 71 holders, not the struggling teachers, nurses, etc. Nana Kwame say, I humbly disagree with you, my great leader. The political class must be told that. If you want my Ghanaian doctors, so air trend, more trend, yeah. 2 Ghanaian medical doctors on Brussels-Accra flight received standing ovation after they saved a French man who was dying from heart attack. The 2 Ghanaian medical practitioners who were involved in the life-saving situation on June 7, 2022 were Dr. Charles Abebio and Dr. Diana Boachi. Comment Abano Ebi Enye. Sandra S. say, Dr. Abebio, God bless you, and Dr. Diana. William say, God bless them. Sarah say, I was on the same flight. I was sitting in another part of the plane, so I didn't see. But I heard that somebody had a heart attack. Our flight was delayed for about 3 hours as we had to divert to Spain. I was so happy when I asked the air hostess how the passenger was doing, and I was told that he would make it. I'm so grateful to those doctors. It could have been any one of us. God bless them. Danny say that's why they need to keep giving Ghanaian visas to travel, but they keep bouncing people. You see how helpful giving Ghanaians visas can be? We are warm-hearted and caring people. Great job done. I think airlines must learn from this. On every flight, a doctor must be included permanently, or at least a top nurse. No say if it was to be a movie, they will get married. Kudos to them. Jima say, congratulations, Dr. Charles Abebio, whom I know personally. God bless you for the good work. Kojosi, Ghana has been blessed with useful citizens, but unworthy leaders. Wait, a commenter in this story, and I had day trending issues,
Yo, Nene, Ray. Yes, Shasina, Yendi.
Oh, I'm a story, gay to US, UK story, yeah.
Okay, I'm per story, I'm from now. I think so, my story. Let me look for. Okay, all right. So story now our page 20 of the paper. I'll say a 4-member delegation of the Committee of Constitutional, Legal and Parliament will today begin discussions with the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association on the anti-gay bill currently before Parliament. The delegation led by Chairman on the committee, Kwame Enyimadu Entry, left Accra yesterday for London for the talks. The promotion of proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family values bill 2021 has generated national conversations. The anti-gay bill seeks to criminalize LGBTQ plus sexual relationships and associations. It also seeks to criminalize a wide range of non-heterosexual conduct and habits. Any advocacy for or in support of LGBTQ plus rights or persons. And we any story a man for with me Enya Raymond.
So the reason to call you London as
anti-LGBTQ plus law I per se pass through my way more.
Into other internet say impinyo for mu da eko na no na so mu call London and sana omaba. Other internet almost ombra. No, Sammy. No, I want us to.
Oh, but it's an invitation. And
which the committee can turn down.
No, and diplomacy demands.
Oh, Sammy.
It's an invitation, and diplomacy demands to say, so be etun in Safrewa, konekuti the worker. It's as simple as that.
Bizarre. Say UK Parliament. Omo yo imagine so be pass bill bia. Speaker of Parliament to meet Rolet Amamos or Mumbra Kromhana or Mumbra meeting.
Oh, if it concerns the welfare of Ghanaian citizens,
oh, sir.
na Ghanaian Parliament few say decision of mono ethic, it borders on the fundamental rights and freedoms of Ghanaians or more among Britain and area Europe.
Okay.
The Ghanaian Parliament may have a right to write to the British Parliament.
Okay.
Say, this decision you are taking borders on the rights and freedoms of our people, and so we would need the people who are working on the law, about 3 or 4 of them, to come to Ghanaian Parliament. And I think that it wouldn't be out of place for the British Parliament to oblige.
Sammy, in this particular instance, which British citizens and rights infringible Krumha, assembly from Wumpa idea or so Yambra. Has any British been attacked because of a gay? Or has any British been scandalized one way or the other because of a gay or Krumha? No, has it happened? Oh, I see, has it happened?
What would that be?
You see, decision you per se take as far as, as a country, So, I think that, I heard former president say no, and it was no. I've heard President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo say before a church, say, not under his watch. Sammy, what is left? Sammy Denaka, number 1 gentleman of the land, has spoken. Said this is not going to give oxygen to this LGBT Nema in this country. He was clear in his speech.
True.
So, what is this back and forth? To discuss what? Sammy, there's a private members bill in Parliament. Last week we were calling, say, attempt na pass it. Sammy, I'm also able to pass it idea. Discussion for what? Sammy, for what? Discussion for what? Do we have to explain to you why, as a nation, we don't want to toe this line? Sammy, do we have to, as a nation, explain to anybody or go and seek reasons why? You got any reasons why you per se we have to man. I don't quite get it. Sammy, maybe just here more. But post this meeting, I am hoping that the proponents of this bill, they remain resolute in our quest to push through for this anti-gay bill to be passed. So, I mean, without doubt. I am hoping that even after this meeting, if they are taking a stance, they should take a stance that is in the best interest of Ghana.
Well, Rowan, I think it's a point in I'm making, you know. I side with you 100%. But I want kakra. So we still are where we are when it comes to the passage of this bill into a law. Raymond, between a year LGBTQ plus Billy and E-levy, do you know about first?
LGBT pass and E-levy.
So why is the LGBT law calling? E-levy came under a certificate of urgency.
Yes.
Is this not urgent enough? Seeing the push from the world community and the monetary enticements. Haven't you seen members of parliament who say that as a result of their push for this bill, you bounce your offices? Haven't we seen members of parliament threatened as a result of their support for this bill?
Yeah.
And yet, to date, this law has not been passed. How is it possible that the finance minister and the team were able to go around the country pushing the agenda of E-levy, 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 and yet, here we are. We are talking about anti-gay bill today, an invitation which has been extended to members of parliament.
Is it so that what they are going to, are they going to explain to the British why we want to pass the law, or they are going for them to tell them why they shouldn't pass it? What decision?
The two of them.
What decision will be arrived at from this particular meeting?
So I mean, you are going to a meeting with somebody who 100% stands by.
Exactly. Into assembly. Besides, it is your country and what you want to do or what you want to stand for.
But you know, countries don't operate in isolation. You know that.
The sense in a Raymond Bissau. So more air pass your more law. You may
never know instances where
when this is not, they are not. This is not a law targeted at a particular country or a citizen of a country. I'm sure say UK more laws for why ye ni bi wa Ghana ha. Yeah. Ghana for ekọ hwa omudiso.
Correct.
What am I saying? So
but you know there are British.
If the law says,
you know there are British citizens in this country.
The same way there are Ghanaian citizens in the UK.
True.
You
may not. You as a country, as a Ghanaian country. Mona mo form mrebia. Man from any Ghana for.
Let me speculate a bit. I'm sure say there could be a law say, African student. Now, you can't work there or something,
yes.
Right? That's a woko, and you don't work. You can't work there. That is the law there.
That's the law,
right?
That's the law.
They are not saying say no African students can come to the UK. The African countries best, sorry. So let's go and meet them and speak to them about it. They are saying that you can come to school. That is what you are coming for. Until who by school you can't work. The same way, this bill is not saying say, we are gay. Don't come to Ghana.
You can come.
And I say, because you are from UK and they accept gay, they have gay rights and identity, don't come to Ghana. They are saying, say, Embaha Mbeya wedding.
Embaha
Mountain Billboard.
Embaha Mbeya 93 to squeeze.
Squeeze.
Debbie.
So what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Besides, people have even asked, this anti-gay bill assembly idea, no? Really? Obi se ni dem a over kwata 10 akwasha ade oye. No.
Just make sure you don't rub it in our faces.
What is it?
Just make sure you don't try to indoctrinate Ghana into doctrine.
I've always been curious about the interest of religious bodies in this bill. Raymond, have you noticed Omi are very quiet?
Yes.
For me, they are too quiet
strangely.
for my liking.
Strangely.
In sorry, bishops, in sorry, Akasiye, all of them are virtually. Look, if I mention the anti-LGBT law, which 2 or 3 people come to mind, Fatih? Sam George. Who else? Suhini. And a few others.
Yeah.
That's all. But if I were to ask for a pastor, what to say vehemently spearheading this law, Obakumame,
Debut.
zilch.
Yeah.
Is that not off? Is that not off? That we are finding it difficult to say, you better a software, one will lead the charge, you know. Say, we are finding it difficult to remember one.
And some of the already established churches, no, because some parents' churches, no, accept same-sex marriage. I say they are finding it very difficult to dissociate themselves from practice their course where parent churches. No, to me from one financial aid be back from side, maybe.
I don't know.
From parent churches, no.
Yes, obviously. Obviously.
But I'm when the UK government decided, say, Obi Abeba be PM or Hobia, I bet you know. I just say illegal immigrants in Yamano. Omuchu Omudo Rwanda no. Say himself affected Ghana for any Omu committee. So there fire from whom fire edition. Okay.
So first batch.
First batch call. It is. I mean, I think that you know, me this meeting move there. Me I don't know. Apart from, Sammy, there's nothing different. I ever home. Because invitation, no, Sammy, you are going to meet somebody who doesn't agree with what you want to do. Already established. Until you go to them, do you have to go and explain yourself to anyone when the person is not living with us here? Sammy, no, you see this anti-gay thing home. As I sit here today, Sammy, I am not against gays and lesbians. I'm not against. If Sammy is saying today, you decide that you want to marry a man, no problem, go and marry a man. But don't come and try and convince me to follow your footsteps. Ultimately, and that is where the problem is. Until advert, Sammy is saying advert and opia. Sammy is saying advert at the end and me joining. That is what we are against. Sammy, you understand what I'm saying? So you can do your LGBT and things. You can do it. Go and do it in your home, but don't come and put it in front of everybody. Say, and then you know, let's accept it and go. No. Sammy, that is the difference.
True.
That is not the difference. What they are asking for, they say, Senia, who's Sammy?
Yes.
Sir Rebecca Penesoma, Nasa Moko Wari, we are in public, and we are where the invite microphone. Sana, Sir Kafi de Sophie, say, One Tilly, and Bessie Aboma.
Also, they are to me.
Almost to me, I'm wedding.
No, and I can say, Debbie, no.
That's what they are saying.
So you, Sammy,
what's my say? It is your choice to choose Rebecca.
Sammy.
And Kafidi's choice to choose Tilly.
Sammy, I'm saying that. Debbie. When you decide to do the man and man,
and they focus on man and man, but woman and woman.
Sammy, whichever one you want to do, no. If you want to marry yourselves in a room and come out.
Why?
No, we don't want to. No, you see.
No. We don't want to. Why?
We don't want to.
Rebecca, there, they can go and rent a park and do their wedding. But
that is what our law permits. That is what our law permits.
I'm saying that is what they are fighting.
No.
Like, you know, as we are saying, you say,
no,
but
even and I make us say,
what you don't see.
That's what we are saying.
But you see, until say, I say,
even you and Rebecca.
Until say video,
even you and Rebecca, you can't go and stand in front of the office and be officiating.
Of course.
That's there. But not when also me who when I'm person me worry now correct na you see remember you when.
David. I know they will not
That
agree.
is what they are
Emranity.
fighting.
Emranity.
And if we already have a law at here, then what do we need this one to for?
No,
No, we know and we need spell it out. You see, the bill,
yes,
as we discussed it some months back.
Yeah.
The bill has components therein that even protects people caught practicing this.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
This bill has some room to cover people caught practicing this. In a sense, saying, and they chose say bema ni bema mo ya. Abaye be guamono.
But I just obani obema mo ko video a. And they to me cause book sign down with one.
Yes, very right. Very right. Very right. Very right. So Fati, Emrano ebesha kete say si e chise tili ne kafidi. Womu ye womu no manu
It's criminal.
Yes.
It's criminal.
A criminal, a crime.
I can't assault them.
But untimi assault you.
Yes.
Same way if you kotisa wona Rebecca so ma koye video a. Na say you kwache mu a.
No, I know.
You see, I don't know because of where it happened,
yes.
you know. Say omu traditions. You see, that's where
same way. If Kafidi need to leave, you kwache omo e was that traditional area na they can do that to them.
yes, of course. According to the tradition.
But is it Sammy?
Me the last time Metina Hanu say Fati, don't get me wrong, because the last time Metina Hanu say no, when the issue of the flogging came, me bisa say, what is our business condemning say the traditional or cultural values of that area are being enforced within that catchment area?
Yeah.
I cited the example of Achimota. I cited the example of Wesley Girls, and I also cited the example of Aya Ahemfwa. Bibi etmisi e betimi aka say you declare curfew. When we all know say it is the interior minister who has that right to impose a curfew. And we look on for traditional authorities to exert that power, and yet when another exerts a similar, you see hey yetikwapai. It was the double standards I was speaking against. Say obakuye dia eye fine. No obakuye dia yesi ama ye humene so. Adentia in our eyes, you know, we see them as a lesser chief or a lesser king. That was my argument I was making. So if at some point in time, even Achimota School had a right to protect, even after the Ministry of Education, the GES, had issued a stern communique to them, say, admit those boys. That's all more yet. That's a man for defending. How much more the chief or a king of an area? Let's not underplay.
Sammy, you see the difference.
To me,
Sammy, the big difference here is that you see, sir, two adults now flog you more one. They were not flogged because of the act they committed in the bedroom. Okay, they were flogged because of the publication of that document.
Debbie.
No, Sammy. No, Sammy.
Sure.
They were not flogged because they were intimate. Debbie. No, they were flogged because of the publication of that act. No, on social media. That was why they were flogged.
No man publish it.
No man publish it, my dear. Ultimately, said that was why, and I'm told say that has been the omusuban ewo nkola no omukoye match na omu publish. So they were warned. Until we were supposed to serve as a deterrent. But I mean that aside. This particular act that you want to engage in, man plus man, woman plus woman, the law frowns on it. Ultimately, now the punishment we are giving you is for your involvement in the act, which the law is clearly against. And this bill now, this anti-gay bill, the bill is supposed to make sure, say, you criminalize the act. So that it doesn't become adia obia eye and then it becomes adia ya accept as a nation a normal afi obia eye. What kind of society are we expecting in the next few years? So I mean any question ebisa. If you feel say you want to practice X, Y, and Z, so I mean go to the countries omujitum na okotena ho. It's as simple as that. So I mean na yako Qatar. Say Qatar say We will not change our laws for 28 days because of a tournament. Qatar say, no way.
Yeah.
Why hasn't the UK Parliament summoned Qatar to Amukrom say, we want our people to come, we've qualified for World Cup into BMI? Why hasn't the US, who have also qualified for the World Cup, gone to call Qatar and say, oh, Qatar, relax your rules? Sammy, when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. And that is what Yasu Yepe say, yeah. Sammy, I don't think anybody should interfere. I don't think there should be any sort of interference from anybody. But I mean, that said, no. If you believe strongly that that is what your libido enjoys, travel to wherever it is done and go and do it there. And when I see Sammy Eshien in Canada with a squeezing themselves on the street, I know that, oh, it's allowed.
Female squeeze.
But when I see Sammy Eshien on the streets of Accra with a male and they are kissing, oh, Sammy, I will send you to the police station. I'll match you.
All right.
Yeah.
Party, Mami Fawe Emao. Stop blood tax. End period poverty. Also, another year to celebrate World Menstrual Hygiene Day just went by with a lot of talk, pledges, and commitment to make menstrual hygiene products affordable and accessible to all girls and women. That was not new, neither was it eventful, because that has been the case each year. Talk, 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 and more talk with little action. I chanced upon a Facebook comment. The writer, a basic school teacher, narrated how he met a young girl at the pharmacy who had come to buy a sanitary pad when the price of 10 Ghana cedis was mentioned as the cost for a pack of sanitary pads. She began to walk away. Noticing her stained dress, I engaged her in a conversation. He had only 7 cedis for the pad and could not afford the 10 Ghana cedis. According to her, since that day was a Sunday, she would manage at home. However, the next day was a problem. She could not go to school and would have to wait till her menses was over, or if she used a piece of cloth to collect the blood. I had to buy her 2 packs of sanitary pads that day, he said. The question is, how was she going to survive the coming months? How many girls and women in our society face the same situation every month? Fatih.
Sami, it was even mentioned some time ago, Sanka. Government should take it up and distribute free sanitary pads to especially Mbaumuko school. If Umbesha say with public school send your school feeding, your free SHS near there no. Nanka ye do free sanitary pads so akaho. And I remember some time ago, former President John Dramani Mahama mentioned that. And of course, politics in tea. We played a very dirty game with it. But it was a very serious idea. And I was saying to me, Bambrem. Same, Accra had the Obeka se wunhoshe. If Accra, the cheapest sanitary pad you can get is 7 cedis.
Cheapest?
The cheapest. 7 cedis. And I know some people.
I thought it was around 3 cedis, 50
I thought it was 1 cedi.
Thank you. The cheapest is 7 cedis. And sanitary pad, you have different types. You buy according to your flow. You buy according to your preference. There are some that have mint in it, and I understand it helps people who have cramps, a lot of cramps. It kind of soothes and all that. There are some that have longer wings. There are some that are longer in terms of length. It be a short. There's a different types. Where the awusha were a tampon, which is inserted. This is a menstrual cup, which is also inserted. Different things.
And the
cup is reusable. And Obibeka said, because you want to prevent buying sanitary pads every month, Kawut me edukatukaso eje cup in Libya. You clean it fine. But it needs to be hygienically cleaned. You don't expect a class 6 people, JHS people to, take time to do the proper cleansing.
Application
it's inserted. It's also inserted, so you collect the blood. We are now
Oh, I see.
So that's what it does. And so it looks just like this. The tampon you insert, when it's soaked, you remove it with a thread there, and you go and dispose it of. The sanitary pad, these are reusable ones as well. I haven't really seen way in Ghana yet. Okay. Enti Sami, we are saying that.
Okay, be about your friend is saying mint, you know. How does the mint enter the system?
You feel the mint, a kind of. He needs to know. He needs to know. They will appreciate the issue. There are a lot of nkola, omunyo mumensesa, omunko school.
Yeah, it's true.
Because they did not have the proper apparatus to hold the blood well. Already, no, menstrual hygiene education is very low in Ghana. Even parents ain't to me educated about menstrual hygiene. Every more you soon toma. And tomano, when he soaks the blood, in India, ebia obenya time at now AC. We are the aqua we are some area boom. I call on the crop for when you're the menses dada. Into a quack was sing to Manako at time and Crawford would say, hey, when you're the menses. And then you see those days. Everyone you see tea roll because it's kind of a cheaper version. Tea roll, when it soaks up the blood and it starts flaking and the flakes enter your vagina. I'm sorry, it's morning TV, but I'm trying, I need to be blunt. And it enters out. We don't know what else is going to cause there. And I mean, this is a serious conversation that needs to be had. The taxes, you know,
20% and VAT 25%.
Exactly. Manufacturers now. I'm going to say sanitary pad in case me at on 3 cedis so. But the taxes na a gusto no. And
but do we manufacture some locally?
Yes. I know some local yes. Even really? Some massa and your money now come and learn how to make cake and even training how to make sanitary pads at home.
Really?
Yes. And there are Ghanaian sanitary pad manufacturers. I am not too sure whether ABR or Mokocha or baby no Omudiatos. I don't know.
Because I know.
But I would want to believe that
that's what I believe it is.
A lot of them come from China.
I don't know that. And see, these are the things that we are talking about. And the reason why it is a very serious conversation is that it is not by choice. You can't choose to say, oh, I don't want to have menses. And I say, maybe you can't choose. A nature, I know that there are some medications, and you where they near idea, or mutiminum bibinature, they won't have their fight. But you can't do that every day, every month. Something really needs to be done.
But why is government taxing virtually 45%? Why? Or is not critical enough?
A lot of them are imported. It's also almost like you have no choice. Instead, they are better. What's my say?
Yes.
Yes.
For every
we all know
you have no choice.
Mostly
no.
Yes. Government, and I don't want to target this current government because any this current government, I said government, baby asika easy money one pay.
No, but I don't think that government's motivation will be to tax sanitary pads high.
But of course, we also know the government can do something.
I think that it would have to do with what everybody deals with at the port if you're an importer. So it's not sanitary towel specific.
But people are living
you know what? Importers of those goods. More importing near sanitary towel, ne tissue, paper tissue, near mano. We've reached a point where Abai has descended heavily on taxation of Sanya money. It's benchmark values. Some of these products too. And they've become affected because of benchmark value removal. So the next argument should be starting local production of sanitary pads. And then the next discussion. If we are making a special case.
This is an essential idea.
Yes.
And tax, maybe a matter so.
We are now throwing light on it.
No. It's not today matter.
Absolutely not.
It's not today matter.
No, Sammy, let's check benchmark values. Any near my car, any near my anchor. Obviously, towels, paper towels, tissues, including sanitary pads, they've been affected. That in itself has increased the price, has changed the price as we speak. So once we are now drawing attention to some of these things, I'm expecting that Abba will say now again and look at what they can do. Intervention and this specific product. If
right.
your appetite for importation,
I
think that
since 1992,
a discussion I be having.
Since 1992.
But I mean, you see,
if somebody wants to make it a policy to distribute, I must say, and I will for blood. Now, how would the person know say we are fatty blood and we blood?
Sammy, you know something? This discussion that you're having, it has a huge effect or a directive. It moves into LGBT sense. You know why? When a woman feels that at a point, idea we or yeah, idea we see our brain on person baby, that is when sometimes the thoughts of young and that's when they start taking pills. Oh no, I'm serious. That's when they start taking pills for their system to behave like a male system.
Oh, but I don't think that would be a major driving factor for somebody to. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, Sammy, you can buy sanitary pads. Somebody has come to tell you that, oh, go me person introduce you to Adebi. Now, obey Bema, deal with a big jai. Oh, Sammy.
No. Mommy, none of Hombra. Now, me kai or mouth for sale. EDC force me for second for BC. Would you see First with a EDC, one more every scanner awu na awuye at the amount and pay. I remember reading a story in the paper about how EcoBank, one more one of the most profitable banks our my way saying yes, the final newspaper and a kind EcoBank, a top banker, one more declarations in terms of one more financial declaration annual no one more sika was power. EDC for a part of the EcoBank a family, many are Udisika Komoma. One more special ye American awuye at the amount. And the more than sober from 0302634165. And also become website www.ecobank.com/swam. Now on your more edding come now for your financial independence. No, I possible at the amount. Some day, ye twaswa na okay, we every was said. Raymond and Fatih are really looking great today. And
the reason why you are not looking great.
And the new massimo. And the new massimo.
Nisika baby away nina. On person come baba di nisika. No one was akofa. I didn't and clippers and calipers and other. Odi na boju na etu. Nti mo hwe no.
Nti no, obi a send me message.
Oh, you too why?
Obi a me na ne hombra. Welcome back to the Happy Morning Show live on ETV Live on Happy 98.9 FM. Somebody remind you I card all this sports updates or the brain way and I sports then so.
Well, Sammy, Kumasi Asante Kotoko Grand Coronation Koso El Babaya Sports Stadium and now Motumi Eji 25th Ghana Premier League title. Media Hunsen Bebe Etie for Hearts of Folk. Masa season no Omentumi and don't know Chesenema and Shada Uncle Ye Amamo dynamics of the season no. Now Omotume lose to Omo city rivals Accra Great Olympics in Hunsen Ebeba. Na Yakopimo Cape Coast to the under 17 national team the Black Starlets. Omotume lose to the Super Eaglets of Nigeria over the weekend. Wafu under 17 AFCON qualifiers Medini na Hunsen Ebeba for na Yashadi Akoso women's division so they are Ampendakwa ladies almost to me a complete double over Hasakes ladies over the weekend. Then you know, and Sema, but the better for a watch meeting. So now Liverpool fans so much me and Opadia. Liverpool have completed the signing of Darwin Núñez from Benfica. Sisiano Babisiakan Emma Liverpool Football Club. Then you know, and Sema, but the better for a watch meeting. So Anope. Happy 98.9 FM and our Sogusa OTA Osha so they are ETV Ghana. And I share what you made no air the Happy Morning Show. Emerson, send me the sports update Ebebremo, our Happy Morning Show. No, so Maminka will say 1xbet anytime it's here. Made it Sarge Media way Ebro 1xbet a common website. So 1xbet.com.gh, 1xbet.com.gh. Register, be a new account. You register now, be a new account. I'll be my opportunity to enter a promo code. Promo code as I enter a BETGH and a BETGH. You enter a promo code in the pair. Of about 200% bonus on your first deposit. Wait the message 1xbet me fan 1xbet say open bookisa omoma otaka kaka e omo open bookisa uwini ya pena sikana begu account mo e omo open bookisa omoma insurance omoma opportunity to insure your better. 1xbet and I may come from on pay 1xbet say bet for every taste. Undi 18 Remember, we need enter on my website to go bet. Betting, hey, addictive, and to bet responsibly. We new message I'm sponsors 1xBet team from Bromano Pay. Now, Beshan Semnasia, Nebeshasia from Ghana Premier League match day 33 fixtures, a penultimate round of games. Our 2021-2022 season no to me by year over the weekend. Now, Shasina results no be Eco Modia. Now, relegation battles to me Eco so now Osha Bobuko IFN 11 wonders are almost to me Elusu to Wafa. It was to compared to ensure say Wafa a more slim chance of surviving in this season's Ghana Premier League. Real Tamale United almost to me boosting on chances of survival this season after beating King Faisal by 1-0 at the Aliu Mama Sports Stadium in Tamale. Ashanti Gold Etinafie to me Echi Bechem United channel by 2-1. Accra Great Olympics Echa City Rivals Hearts of Oak by 3-0. Mediama FC Echi Boboku Efena Accra Lions channel by 2-1. Ewa Kun Park. Bekum Chelsea almost Romutina Fie Emma Dreams FC Ebechamo by 1-0. Legon Cities and Carolina United about 0-0 and Adriana Stars Ewo Nana Achimabedu the first pack Doma was stunned by BPN Gold Stars after losing by 1-0. Now Oshia match back a course on the day. Now a match of course between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Elmina Sharks. Elmina Sharks they already
today will be the crowning
at the start of the game. No, I'm to me Emma Kumasi Asante Kotoko, guard of Anna Fefefe before I can see Nankasa Etumi Eshasi na first half of the game and Abranti Afeno Imoro Ibrahim. Or to me, Poso Atina, Emma Kotumasi Asante Kotoko, Omoteki lead in the game, and Sana George Mfegwe, and also Etumide 2 goals. A peso Kumasi Asante Kotoko on Coronation Day, no, Omotumi a winning game no by 3-0. Now, Oshasena game no echo any dia. Now, after the game, no presentation of medals, any trophies, to me echo so Ewa go Pramano so as you see, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko share support Echo PMO Ewa Stadium Hoi now. Na Oshasena fans no could PMO Hoi na Kumasi Asante Kotoko say na omo fans say Omenia Japan na a party time. Ewa Babaya Sports Stadium na Esewini and Seo Kache and Nina Echo so Ewa Hoi. Kumasi Asante Kotoko omo to me eche omo 25th Ghana Premier League crown. After the game, no coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Ayefreno, Coach Prosper Nate Ogum, Edin Sem Kakra Etuja. So share the team Nidia. Obema more abaso body or say omo free nowhere and I'm do baby. Now share discipline and commitment players no exhibit any dia or tuche Emma players no na oma omunye na ayiko. Yenti dia Prosper Nate Ogum Etuja after the game.
I think they are amazing people. From nowhere, we've gotten to somewhere. And I think it's because of their discipline, their commitment to the cause. I think that has actually brought us to where we are. And so I doff my hat for them. I'm proud of them. And I want to tell them that they have done really well. Are you cool to them?
Prosper Nate Ogum, a manager Emma Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Yanto aso na embramo. The course so MTN FA Cup and na Babaya Sports Stadium. And now Ampem Dakwa ladies almost to me completed double over Hazakes ladies by beating them 1-0. Comfort your boy and a converted 17th minute penalty to ensure say Ampem Dakwa ladies almost to me a detrone Hazakes ladies as you see on MTN FA Cup no almost the court Techiman ewo Bono region. Now 30,000 Ghana cedis and a prize money wa medals and a trophy so Yako PMO Division 1 dia na yebe PMO Division 1 Zone 3 and na action in Yinawa over the weekend. Liberty Professionals and Susubribi to me about 0-0 and Kotoku Royals and Tema Youth almost about 0-0. We HS Kotoku Royals promotion to the Ghana Premier League for the first time in the history of the club. Now, Omoye first Eastern Region club to play in the Ghana Premier League since Power FC were relegated in 2007. We and in Sem Kakra Free Hosua Eba Yakopiemo El Zone 1 Division 1 Zone 1 there. Ho ena Techima Tamale City to me achieve and so atreman so to ensure say ombe boy remo Ghana Premier League next season. Samatex our Samurai Boy Zone 2 and represent Zone 2 our Ghana Premier League next season. We and in some Kakra a free Division 1 so amede bremo Yakopiemo Wafu under 17 tournament Ekoso Ghana and no Wafu Zone B AFCON qualifiers Ghana ye hosted na Oshe first game in Nigeria a boy in the opening game no Ghana elusu 4-2 to the Super Eaglets of Nigeria. We HS Ghana said to me winning a next game against Togo if we are to progress to the next stage of the competition and possibly make it to the Africa Cup of Nations under 17 tournaments next year. We and some Kakra a free horse eba na Oshe other game to me of course on the day na Cote d'Ivoire almost almost na ho Emma Benin ebetwa mo by 3-2 sa and I can see no etome ekoso over the weekend Cape Coast Sports Stadium. We NSM Kakra Mede Bremo from the world of sports and opi na for more sports no tune in to Happy Sports at 9 a.m. Ohene Bampo Brinya and the rest of the team modern semni bebe na ebe Bremo na Mamenchia opinion bako Coach Evans also Oye Juma ye pa with Hydrogen Babies over the weekend. Hydrogen Babies under 15 team no omotimi echa Little Rock by 3-1 and under 17 team Hydrogen Babies omotimi echa Rock United almost me ball 1-1 with Rock United into Hydrogen Babies omuguso amocho mbobre tetegua anope micha team no ene mpinyo for modano and I'm the Happy Morning Show sports update to be see but Daniel Kakaya babaka. The Happy Morning Show continues.
And welcome back to the Happy Morning Show live on ETV, live on Happy 98.9 FM. Medica said one of these days now, I'm common of course we hono. I know any here my tea for any no because I'm common more the papa na o hem penyin fu we be refi anam common mudi an opportunity to ya as an common more thing. But then yeah money more akwaba na ye ka say menia Jumedi across Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. With me following live these platforms. Me patcho Oshe ETV Ghana, and I say happy 989 FM. With me following Honum now also kakra wonum or the Abraham Bridget Mensa. The text messages you are sending plenty text messages. Why? Well, men kind a year in TBG business tips no and for man for na no. Me editors or more ABP mo fianum say no. Many or more ND and Komo. Na CBG for CNBC na yen churchill send ya be save sika we say record all your expenses. The first step to start saving money is figuring out how much you spend. Keep track of all your expenses. That means every coffee, a household item and cash tip as well as regular monthly bill biano. Make sure say it is documented na enyen easy amount. Send ya bit me I follow a year where expenses are way throughout the entire day. In the same day, yentoso na yemfa a year Ghana Kasa Embre Adofo. Yo, Ebre, as you say, you do Ghana Kasa Ebro man for number of femina on so become and pay media. So you're live on Happy 98.9 FM, live on ETV Ghana, live on Nisim 95.9. You will be Akwaba about Jimediano so and then 0244-885140, 0244-885140 and 0555-657-278. 0555-657-278 offer number here and I pay me obedi and come on. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sammy.
Yes, sir, Chief.
Mike Neklabo.
Your Mike, Machenko.
But so last meeting say see soldiers be corner accident baby. Then in social media baby how you in the village. Now, Sammy, only Maria was so. Your honeymoon, Tama yen swano. And they say it's a three view. Just 2006 year.
Okay.
Now you sure you more in a revival.
Okay.
Say usan so now no more to say nyawasa pipe pepe. Na send galase for na ascend so now to extend says so ko village kura na pension keke anu mu kura. This all top your water. Na yes ramping for ahimfo ne kan ho asamo ekoso nyina ahimfo ne kan because as I say na wo ne nyina I belong to ahimfo it is ahimfo no bi ba no the sika kakra bi beda da na o mani pa no kwan na ko tu so me say ayensu na du bedi ye tu ayensu no eda ha 3 days na bi ye de atoa 3 days na de atoa aden na baby a wonya accident no sa popo no ye friend nyakoma before be flu ana be san kra wo na ante kra bra oble. It is our car, yanko. Yes, sir. I won't call for the screen inside and I wear galante in the park. It won't call one chase or pie, yanka, tell the hour. I don't mean you about your video or to social media. I'm saying careful. You're careful and you're too caca no fashion. Make a because you're also holding Confucius. Sammy Midas.
But also no pay so frame na ba jumedi no eso unso betia frame na pay over 0244885140. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Sammy.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
I'm from to say.
Nimi adoma jam pa chona so e.
Ho adom kumasi boko na party na agbe. Mamen sumen kakra because me metrasia na me mani fa ne mama no observe things na. You say Dana ya nhwe yi. We are sitting on spring bomb.
Okay.
Simple because show and Ukoto Asia, yeah. You be a sabio, we are here kakra, now a bottle of water no. And then we could have once in 50 pesos a room to minto. So now such a one crano, a such a brand being and call for, so we both feel crana command and no compare no. So we need to have brand no, we will be a deity. Now, we say, Sabre question here, Yen or Hayana, Akoban Field. Cafe, a bedroom may be no. Sa galamse anka sapra de ntenye se susayo kana se no ne de nka wo mutu amna bi de se we amna no no mu no opposition no ma fa feta da no ma se so na aye sa chana for no tibegu mu ha no ene wo ko fa sa cham fro so de de ko si so galamse na ye ni aya ma ne ye no ha ne de wo mu se obi ansu senya ne sa de ayi eti ye na sre ye kan na Udru baby and show dear or that of say and shaka organ in China nuni makrine kukonsions a kumushono. So they say the no a bought a straight kum one yes you see a kum come one year. They say a bad hey, I think that's one. I
in command of Pacho Mobile Toto Eddie Mammy. Now, yet me a win terms any amount for with me a boy. Hello, Ofrem was 0555 657 278. Whenever you sign up a minute within Como and 0244885140. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Sammy.
Yes, sir.
Your friend Ijim Gasabi Tabulaji.
You.
Uncle Manara Quatin Canina or Kangalamsi some or more the genesis of Galamsi. Gamani Canina. Sammy, you're paying for Unjinises Kamakoji.
Scabe.
Sagi Fusiki.
Minimum, Pacho.
But Messi Unjindi.
Mint Minjindi.
Now, I didn't and there said, Bibia, you do, I dare discuss what parliament me. Your education, Bibia, and your social media, I never be a trend say, friends say, university graduate or you be some questions a fat issue. Sammy, who go school, who go university, who go discuss issue.
That's Sammy. Minimum Bibia.
Mo social media trend and trend also. And I'm sending them out.
Sure, I didn't.
So, we are sending them out. University of Geneva. Say, you be some students, some year exam, you be some say, shoe, yeah, I'm describe shoe. Now, and there we are discussing LGBT or parliament. What sign your education be beer, I don't know. Mumunimbana. Sammy?
Mitio,
Munimbana.
Casamitio.
Let's say, you might have cost my costume for that cost your chest could be never so much of Holadi. And that's something in them paying for you to almost your mind, so much of Maya. I don't want to discuss gay, LGBTQ. I young right or more definitely set us. Yakasa was yet, what am I mean to
0244885140 and 0555 657 278 0555 657 278. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I offer.
Na media ya na ya. Mo say e ka dalam siasa. Fisika tuwa ye ko se dalam se party. Ayo useless. But we are so the boko the parliament na the still is remaining to a cost financial loss to the state. Sika ko se ma ni pe. Obi ayi ti. Sani important to be for Ghana sky ran again. All the time the somebody about Chicago for costing financial loss to the company. MPP, Mammy Penny, no, COVID is canonic on your account. I will be me at 20,000 and 30,000 in 24 years. COVID is canning according to The better than Saka. Some now put here. And baby will station what? And I'm will be $12,000. It's something for the man said. I must go for one to see a chicken. And she can't even pay you. You can one kid. Muntia three Casa will let me go this car. Your family will be the family office and your family is money and what uncle did by 1 month with the one and about who or the motor come on that. I'm a bit catch I don't want that as a company. She can on 1 man is counted. Only I know so I want 30,000 not only she can cross our party in 5 years ago because I own the party. It is no money now also. The kind of the enemy that is helping to go to Colombo to the top now. I don't wait. It can put yourself to Tobu. It be there, working on normally work at things like that. That's me. No, any person say a road, It's going on pay.
But my only abusive master and pay. Now, any come 0244 885140 0555 657 278. Hello, good morning.
Master, me nyame asum je nka wano pe.
Nyame asum je nka.
Me dey the rose queen of the airways me Washama Labano.
You.
Me nua be ma wo be kai se 2016. O mampanyin nanado e ka che Ghana fo no nya se onu special galamse fo. O se onu oba na oni omo aye adwuma obebo omo ho ban na omo ye adwuma. But on win election no was the soldiers e kogu se omo ye adwuma. Me nua wo be je di se time na soldiers e bo omo ho background no. Let you into ancestor. Tell my mampanyin is soldiers kogu ono. Ono kra na galamse na ye west say that time soldiers ni wo. Enti me be so o mampanyin o hye ye bo a wo de ne bo hye so ana. Wo se wo ba be bo o man ne ho ba enne o mampanyin o ba o man ne ho ba na Ghana won bo ye ho ba. Enne ye manu mu na o mo fie because o mo nya aduane endi wo school. O mo ye aduane mo nyina ti se o mampanyin entia o mo ka. Na ye parliament ti ho mu be ka we ho asem say ye nkola tifie e komu de omo mu ko school na ge asem na mu de be ko parliament say mu ko discuss amenua me diga na penyifo binim ho ya papa o meyemu aye se omu dwe nkola mu dachi ho o memu se bi otumu na ho ye omu o memu me nya be masame obi ni tumu ho na ehia mu ye manu mu ko school mu ni bi se bi o ma wo fo ni bi no
mame mesrewa aye radio andopa tututututu amanfo tie amanfo TT na wo kana mesrewa. There's a better way of saying it, Mr. OP. Why? Medos and a place of Femina Budge Medina. So, I'll do. Thank you very much for doing a good production job and a pay. Offer me 0555 657 278. I'm any register nobody in come. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Same.
Yes, sir.
Same na pom design.
You may have them who are battle now, so.
Yeah, she said, Yame, one more the party, I will visit. Medina Abubakar, Mikasafri Kumasi.
You.
Some on my way, no, a television addressing issues. Yan cannot say the city. I have no obia a cano on its own business as a or can either one party. And now or can I junior or can be on no mano. Obia penocrec, and so be a person obeying the creso. Nana ado dankwa a kufado baya or caso of on my who buy no. And the a baby one penny for Buya, Ube be won't mean Yanina. Now, not go for the buyer, COVID, buy who or more loans. Couldn't FBB and NDC even will be our non party Biafra and edgy loan nippy. Now, not go for the buyer, no COVID scano, a market almost spraying in our Eka COVID scano. Don't go for the buyer near my a bar, even schools necessary. Never be a my phone so come because of COVID. A mamma be crowd to Nefia, not to be or music at my opinion. The wouldn't be continued so not that the COVID can be Jomoka. It's a car issues were and as a finance minister, parliament. A coming Thursday, I could tell the COVID every year. You best read on Montomo. The been an volunteer, no bosom. Na icha be ka be COVID na nado e ba so no ba na bi so nam kwa no e hye o mo bose so mo no e pene so mo ba power o mo bo ma sa adwumade no akoso nti yenye ya dwene yi me fa so bo e mo bia Ghana e yin na e dia yakopɔ jira mo
Middle house and a place of friend about Jimmy no SO 0244-885140 0555-657278 with me a friend of Jimmy. So hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sammy, good morning.
Good morning, Chief.
Yeah, I'm calling from Bulgaria, Joseph.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I say good morning to your listeners. Sammy, I listened to our finance minister yesterday on CTV, and I was like, you see, we are building the house of God. It's not that it's not important, but let us build it on truth. Tell the people the truth, how you are using our money. And sometimes you should have emotional intelligence. At this time, is that what the people want? If you come and tell us that we have to spend, we are spending a little on what and what, do you know how we are struggling? So if you are talking of a cathedral, but even let me tell you something, you see that cathedral is going to be a center of confusion, like Al-Quds or Al-Quds in Jerusalem. You know why? That cathedral belongs to everybody, not for you and I who said we are not gay or lesbian. And one day, those people will go to court and say, it is government's property. And for that matter, all of us can wear there. And the court cannot say they cannot go there because everybody has a right to government property. That is where we are heading to. Okay? Right. So sometimes when I hear about that National Cathedral, I feel like some people are behind pushing our leaders to take a decision that will push us into the ditch.
All right. I thank you for joining me this morning on the Happy Morning Show. And Monday, dear, CBG4C and Cancho Man Force, have you been wondering how to get a quick SME loan to grow your business? Well, CBG is the bank you need to work with. CBG offers you a collateral-free SME smart loan with comfortable monthly repayment terms, and they can give you as much as 400,000 Ghana cedis. That's right, 400,000 Ghana cedis to boost your business. Come and experience our tailored SME loan just for you with free business advisory and cash collection services. Remember, the amount is huge, but no collateral or security is required. Please call them on 0302-216-000 or any of our social media handles for more details. You know, CBG4 Edisa announcement here. One more at the air brain. Make our month for weekend the Royal Aroma fortified rice and the Eddie weekend no and the box room with tasty Tom and rich tomato mix. Na ujaf mabomi apron na misha kitchen. Na me ye nice jollof na and na me etu mu na me ye hu videos na me send the amount for no many abre call but me see me phobia home because I'm one me use no I say it me a Friday Saturday Sunday and no and I'm last batch of jollof no and ni koko taste ni so come na fe no aroma free mu ba no otim say aroma fortified rice and pa iron wo zinc wo vitamin B3 B6 B9 and B12 L1 minia obetimi to be na tomato mix ne de minia boa papa especially mo amoye chobas ne restaurants no because we enriched one ma hoden to customers no one ba hono ma enya nkwan mi keke no mo be no anase emobi any stew we no be di keke na mo enriched one mo apomodin na wo mo atimi aye adwumaden ama yema Ghana ensuite to de dan ya meka se bomodin say obe spray ofie obe fumigate ofie honom because I won kra any nkrama ofie on ma take idea wo mo ebe how fleece idea on be how around this time of the day no and nti and adoption fumigation services for wo see kan Ghana for nyina say yesremo bra na ye fumigate your premises on informa say your company say your restaurant say your hotel say your fee say your wasori say your suku wo mo and the expect nti no wo say bra na wo mo ni oni kita ho wo mo ewo Malam Junction be a Kitech Towers no ewo no Ombobo na modi enkom waiting from 0504071884 and 0342292812 na on a Dofton fumigation services for Eddie enkom and the pest control aspects are obetimi I trust you mo enche menua Andy can come any Aud Mahama bedin komo but you better na ho for just a minute yeba na afei yedi enkomo ewo dwumedi no eso enti yeda na ho aba yeba na yatoaso Eddie Nkomo. And welcome back to the Happy Morning Show. Andy can come over me just as now with Muhammad so Jumedino so even before I may invite you I start to raise your objections. Our discussions are not having out morning. Andy morning. More raising more objections in Africa to us.
Now I no pay na mo say me ba no metie mo. Oh ma mentia ahwefo na etiefo nyina e wo Happy FM. Anopa me ba no na metie mo say anti-gay bill no. MPs are inviting MPs to be UK any name na mo ka ho. Then you were saying say when it comes to politicians and MPs you can mention some people when it comes to Christians you cannot readily recollect or more against the bill advocacy. I think it's not truly it's not wholly factual, sir.
Okay.
I hope say at least we should give them a kakra say idea we started here they were so vocal all over the place. In fact they sent petitions immediately Pentecostal Council, Catholic bishops, Islamic religious body. The religious bodies now they all presented petitions to the committee or any committee memoranda, sorry, to the committee, Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee. Omo de ama ya share omo ma deliberate one parliament. They have been very vocal. You see the work they have done, even to the extent that they are some of them they are mother churches outside were even threatening them. Why they are advocating. They are still doing it. Now, what they have to do, Omo de Ama Parliament, is for Parliament to look at the issues Ombe delay with the bill. So I think if we are fair to Omayebi, our clerics.
Post the submission of
Omo, say they have met with the committee, they've had hearing NBBR.
Post that.
Yes.
So the heated debate course.
There's no any heated debate. The heated debate was our now saying about the billboards.
The billboard
that is the only heated debate. Which one again?
You ambassadors the combative nature of the responses that came. What was the other one? There was another one.
Yes, but they spoke.
Offhand,
they spoke. I'm saying they may not be. Look, they cannot be. Let's be fair to them. They cannot be as vocal as politicians are, who may be doing it for some political.
But why would anybody? What was the politics in the LGBT
statement to that effect was issued?
They've been at least for my idea. Me Muslim spokesperson for National Ijma. We Sheikh Amir Yao.
Yes.
He's been all over the place. He on all TVs. I think on Tuesday, one of these days, one of the days, is it Wednesday or Thursday? Oko TV or Monday, they will not support it. Will not support it. So let's be fair to them. I know, sir, you want them to be as vociferous as politicians, but they can. They cannot do that. Yes, but there's no way. There's no way. Any religious leader in Ghana, it's Christians, Muslims, African traditional religion, there's no way on best support that way. There's no way.
End procreation?
You want to.
What are you talking about?
Now, copy yourself from Bible and Quran.
What are you talking about?
Procreation. Multiply exceedingly.
I think sir.
Exodus. Is it Exodus?
Why do you say they want to end procreation?
Oh. Please don't support this matter.
No, he's not supporting. Against. He's against it. But your issue about they are not ending procreation.
There be now ban sperm donation a year.
No, the amount. Why never donating the sperm?
Anya bema na be donate.
Obema a wonye ukunu no wo de donate.
Na bema wonye ukunu ko fa spam ene amafo kwampo mo ko fa spam.
Don't go
that way. Pese onye na o ma bema ye. O pese onye ne se na o ma bema.
To deal with you well.
Na me
don't go that way.
Meaning say
one group very vocal lawyer Moses for Amoni in the group no. What they said they've also appeared before the committee. So now with all these bodies appearing before the committee, lawyer Enimedu
entry, yes.
It is up to them out of the consensus non-microphone region to craft a proper bill that will solve this problem. And I like that drift and now the
your discussion was good this morning.
Yes, when this bill is out, it will even protect these people.
Yes.
I like say the near question and saying no, it means that they can also be protected. Say the appropriate agencies now handle the issue. But you see, representatives now enumuna omko parliament we say UK no. Eko share the UK Parliament try. Okay, 4 to go, and I'm told the ranking member and so
chairman
is going the ranking member is good. But you see, they should come back with some sweet news. They shouldn't come back here and change the narrative. Otherwise, listen, they shouldn't. So you see, Wednesday, remember Wednesday. So we are expecting them. They should come back with some
news. At the end of the
what good news are you expecting? Now you are a sovereign nation.
No,
what
just to see, listen to me. To just say our president Sky and say Prime Minister David Cameron, yes, Obetimia I legalize one, but not Ghana. It won't happen. And in fact, presidents have said, I've heard, I'm coming. President Akufo-Addo, President Mahama. I mean, they've all said it that they won't support it. So any member of this government, parliamentarians, they are all support it. Some of us will go to your constituency and campaign against you.
I didn't know Boris Johnson or and you saw the girlfriend or your bar. I don't know.
I don't know.
Old man or buy and say, yeah, US. Also, a best samba. I didn't know I'm worried about man. And I'll call you about.
Moving on.
Ghana for the rest assured say,
whether law or no law, no anti-gay law,
our anthem. So, anthem, what can you anthem? I'm saying, God bless our homeland. It is our near way. Bon some near way now. God, how God bless us. What are you talking about? Don't go there. Give argument to this. How can God bless us if we encourage this devilish act?
How much support did Ghana as a nation get from the Brits, get from the Americans and co? Who are all in support? No. You are saying that God bless us. So then they are not being blessed enough to come and give you money.
So what I'm saying,
but that is their choice, their culture.
Yes, but you are saying that God bless our homeland Ghana. If we do, we get
America, New UK.
Has the economy collapsed?
Oh, name UK.
Has the economy
UK economy.
You know what people were putting in their car?
They say, has it collapsed? And then you are still taking aid from them.
So
they are
not invited to rest to give us.
Don't link development. God bless our homeland Ghana. Without getting a God blessing,
we will not support or legalize such devilish act here. It won't happen. I said Andrew Sami Asian. It won't happen.
Boris Johnson, one giant girlfriend on the year. Not call whatever man. Oh, yes, I
As Gracians and
your name, you must say TT. CF Sana, your friend, the Bearman, TT no more. Sadia no, and ya know. What the name could you be said? Sadia no more kukuemo. And the way you near my wall at the behind your curtains are and fire, but member yet. Promotion ama me ba all tie bi ni niam
massa sebio
ade ya wo dem wo bibia wo ye de ya wo dem
where they go the Moses for money on in the group no they've helped people, they are still helping people. People approach them for help. What you say, America?
Some have been traumatized.
NC. That is why when the attempt was made to slot in something in this curriculum, so the revolt.
Bibi kakra.
Bibi kakra. Bibi kakra. Apologies. Yeah, tell me Bibi kakra.
As Gasha says, Ekobani say to go after the was say or no Nisika Diamano no. Or Sanso Eric
and the natural copious
Oba so some name I can tell the man no enough and you know Omano and Jiska. And no and I can find some at the Abase. It must say a populist. It means a sign of patriotism and nationalism, and you know, it more as Gasha company and from free honum. And the one who say, "And a watcher train of a constitution so a tower." As Gasha who said, "Some."
Sorry, Madam say, someone say, "I'm a few days sooner." Yanin come, Yambum summer, a bebo Ghana, and Punto and Kanko, a tier for, now here for. Ya yati ha no yansa ni bako fotu enye de ni nyina na ebeka beto masuma na mbagi atom. We can disagree and agree in as much as they will disagree with us, you know. That should be done in an atmosphere of respect, what you say, and decency. So I mean, the Council of States, we all know, is a very important organ. Well captured in Chapter 9 of the Constitution, and I mean the 1992 Republican Constitution of Ghana. I am starting on this premise because there has been the country seems to be divided as to whether, I mean, that advisory body should be maintained or not because of ex gratia and Sensemia. So I mean, if you read the Constitution, as me flip here, Article 89(1), and with your permission, I quote: "There shall be a Council of State to counsel the President in the performance of his functions. The Council of State shall consist of the following persons appointed by the President in consultation with Parliament: one person who has previously held the office of Chief Justice, Chief of Defence Staff, the Inspector General of Police, President of the House of Chiefs, representatives from each region, and 11 other members appointed by the President of the Republic of Ghana." And among these people, they will elect a chairman. What do you say? Yeah, Mr. The Professor Fiajo Commission, Constitutional Review Commission report, our white paper, also. And if we all know what happened when President Mills in his campaign 2008 promised that when he comes, he will take a look at the Constitution, you better review it, it will fit the times. No, he made good of that promise in 2010 by putting out this committee, Omonye Juma. And if you go to that commission's report, for which white paper on issue also no, I think sir, the only contention was that commission they were of the view said the 11 members now President appointing no more reduce it to 5. But I think sir no Anyejuma. Anyejuma. And so and the commission's report went ahead to say sir, for the Council of State, it is very important. A very important advisory body. And so, and I just want to let Ghanaians know, sir, ex gratia and Sensemi, whether we should have a debate or not as to say Yenchi it's another matter. And this ex gratia and Sensemi, Sami, when you flip the same Chapter 9, and with your permission, let me read. That the chairman and members of the Council of State shall be entitled to such allowances and privileges or may be determined in accordance with Article 71 of this Constitution. The allowances and privileges of the chairman and other members of the Council of State shall be charged on the consolidated fund and shall not be varied to their disadvantage while they hold office. So I think, sir, the ex gratia and the allowances and privileges are more enjoying members of the Council of State or more enjoying. It is not idea omodi omope say because we advise the president, this is what we should do. And Sami, I think it's also lost on majority of us. Say, Council of State, you feel say it's only there to advise the president, no, or the executive, no. Parliament as well as the judiciary, they advise them. So we should know that this is a creation of the constitution. Say, we can have a debate. Say, oh, we should reform it. Like any other institution of state, you know, we need reforms. I just want to make an answer. We need reforms because a population cost. Now you feel say you're reforming the institution. Yeah, but me to key institution to suit the times. Sami, on the issue of the Kofa way by Togbi Apede Agbobomefia is the paramount chief of the Asogli State. So from 2017 to 2020, as the president of the House of Chiefs, so automatically a member of the Council of State, he enjoyed his allowance and privileges and some ex gratia. The ex gratia that is not determined by the chairman of the Council of State and now Otto Sribo the second, or Miss Amiation Amiwaha. It is yes, it is the Constitution and a mass acquaint. So we should situate it properly. His decision to return it, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem at all. But you see, this was something like the way I would you allowance. You know? I've read the statement, and before I make my question, I've read the statement. Say he's been paid some work, and he thinks it's a part-time job. Salary. I don't think people are paid salary for part-time job. It's allowance. It's a full-time job. So you take your salary. So it's not allowance. So that side, you should also look at it. You were paid salaries, not allowance. Any part-time job, no allowance necessary. And Sami, it should also be lost on us that the composition of Council of State should be well-accomplished citizens of this country. People who have the gravitas to just tell the president and now Parliament and now whoever involved say, Massa, that is not the right thing. So to be able to speak the truth. Also, 1 year, we have no problem. Those days now, kind of storybook. Say if you won't chop them all for me. So the state will have some money channel to some other development. And these are provisions from more outfit, and I mean the Council of State through the account office to your bankers and whatever. Like he said, sir, or check his money call the bankers or say kaya ban account me free him so you ex gratia na say for. Now use the same channel. Just write to the chairman. Chairman, I think that I'm paid this XYZ amount, but to me, I've given it back to the state. We know people who never took pay in this country as ministers of state. So, yes. But I don't know the intent. And I want Ghanaians to all help us interrogate this. What was the purpose for putting out that long statement? What was the intent? Putting out that long statement. I mean, this is an arrangement between where you served, one served, and your bankers. It is something that you have told us that you were paid salaries. You enjoyed all privileges, whatever. So if you, for any reason, and the reason he gave was that Ghana, Yabrukiana, we are poor. Well, we'll come there because, you see, we'll do this with the respect and decorum. It is unfortunate sometimes if you respected people like this in society now, I'm not saying so be here, but on say ahemfo na akoy say
ebi chini
dibichi na wan hweye na okoka obeka say wo ye ne amo ho ana wo didi obi atem. But you see, when we talk about nation building, we must be prepared to also interrogate issues and let people know say no we him say ya ankaye. It is the statement, I mean, we would like to know the intent. I mean, because Togbe Afede, a very good personality, business mogul, and as late as recently, I think he was a member of the NIB board. He has served on Bank of Ghana board, and I'm also told by my checks, a commercial bank as a member. Was he paid some end of service benefit or something like that? Was he paid? No, maybe, but you see, principles are principles.
Allowances are
given. My problem is that Ghana has never been rich. Ghana has never been rich. Ebia, say economy no, managing here like we witnessed under President Nelson Dufo, unprecedented in the history of this country. What do I say? As to what happened after that, I mean,
Sammy,
yeah,
under President Nelson Dufo.
So, Sammy, Ghana has never been rich. We've been managing. We've been managing, right? We've been managing, and Ghanaians have been managing. So, since when one realizes Ghana you're poor until one day, then I think that same principle, and as I say, apply in his previous employ. One in his previous things now with NIB, Ghana Commercial Bank. I don't say Ghana. Others one
but those were no national service.
Those were not what?
They were no national service.
Oh, but there was a national service. Which one is national service?
Or NIB.
You are a board chairman. He was a board chairman. When you are called to serve on Ghana Commercial Board, Bank of Ghana Board, what? Are you not serving in this country? So were you paid some end of service benefit? That is what I want us to interrogate.
Maybe boards are not paid. Board members.
No, I want to know. I mean, I want to know.
Okay.
Because Ghana has never been rich. We've remained like this. We've just been managing. So that is my issue.
Listen, are not under Article 71.
Where I have a problem is also the issue of the back and forth, the rebuttals, some revelations coming.
Hold on for a second. Because you raised a number of issues that you are seeking answers to. The first question you asked was, "Adenti eno de ba bontin so wa refund this escano." Okay, the statement now, which was clarification, payment of ex gratia. Was it there have been various publications and comments recently on my refund of 300 paid into my account, and I wish to provide the following clarification.
So, and if you do that, because my main discussion is going to be on his this clarification. Until read here, I will go into it one by one.
So, Andy, he says that his reasons for putting this information out there was because there have been some publications.
Prior to the first one,
I never heard of this.
There was nothing.
I don't know.
No, listen.
He might have heard something.
We were all in this country.
He might have heard something.
He in this country.
There was a first letter on his letterhead.
Until he issued that, it came out that he has returned or rejected the said amount. There was no discussion on this.
No, this is what
have you heard of?
No, I had not.
Until this,
I had not.
So where is this publication coming?
So where is what is it?
I think that this is subsequent. This is subsequent to the initial statement which came
out. Yes. The backlash.
I said, the initial one.
Initial one, I've been trying to look for.
Yeah,
only there on the letterhead.
Yes, I've been trying to look for it.
Okay.
But you proceed, Andy. You may proceed then.
So my point is that you see, we want to know if it's an arrangement. Something that is charged on the consolidated fund by Article 71 office holder, somebody mawa. Now so just write back to the institution. You see, simple. Just write back to the institution. Say, Ominje and so blah blah blah. In some instances, people in Crawford Mitre are there among fast scanning. Others no. Omunya, but in actually so Misika way, Munfanko boa, Sabia way, and Munto way. You understand what I'm saying? Munfantia and Crawford school fees. Listen, we should just be careful when otherwise we open ourselves for proper scrutiny. Now, Nkrophobeka say, moody diatem. No, you need diatem. I've always maintained, we'll say it as it is. We'll be very constructive with respect to each and everyone involved. okay, it came out also, say, a media personality, I mean, the person of Paula Dumotri, Ekikan Sembi, say, making references to the Council of State, say, it should have refunded more than Nyode. And I've also read a statement coming from the Asogli youth. I mean, accusing the Council of State of giving that information to the journalists. Well, are they not in this country that we passed the RTI bill, and that many or more they can put in a request and get information. So what is it? If there is an issue that we all need to clarify, I mean, you can just write to the institution involved and get details. So I don't know why they are accusing the Council of State. Council of State in the first place, Council of State now the respected chief said on put out a statement. If the institution is paying you per the provisions of the Constitution, now so just write back to us and say so and so and so. But to put out what do you sort? What is the intent? What is the intent? Listen, and the truth be told, sometimes and I am reliably aware. In fact, in the build-up to the 2016 elections, we saw a statement a free Togbu Hobai. Masa, na me woho. I was in the region, voter region, campaigning for my party, NDC. A statement okay, you know. Now, then candidate Akufo-Addo. Eba beshia omo. And for our voter region. O make a statement be, and that was politically damaging statement to the NDC. And we all saw it. 2016, the apathy, buyer of voter region, NDC, Eluzuye. You understand what I'm saying? And we know what happened, why that anger and why that statement came out. We know if people love this country, then they shouldn't be requesting for something to manage alone. You see, if you love this country, I mean, I won't go there for now. The issue too of the journalists having helped the journalists before, whatever. You see, so
but that did not come from him.
No,
that came from people.
But it depends on. But he also said something. But he's in interview with an Accra-based joy. He said that people were stomach or something like that. He said it.
Oh, but he's a human being.
Yes,
he has a right.
And he said in that same interview that this man was his good friend. So does it mean that when we are friends, we cannot advise each other, we cannot criticize each other? Is that it?
We cannot support each other.
We can support each other and we can disagree.
Yeah.
Is that not it? Sammy, you advise me. Sometimes me baby no also and you one year. And opai say a catch or say rough road now was on bra asphalt no so.
Rough road.
That is it. So what we have been ni obina asemba na udi ba outa. Sammy enye no me we.
Okay. Take it time.
No.
Oh, the land now. Who rough road no so land or asphalt no so.
Rough road.
One rough road no so watch too much. Land or asphalt.
I saw you for here and omuko ko apaya omukasa kasa. It is out there. Per Niema Ekoso. Sir, he's helped this gentleman in his law school. We also want to know how many of the Asogli youth are Wabwa in terms of education. We also want to know.
No, but
you would have helped a lot.
But we also want to know.
You would have helped a lot.
For 1 minute back, I also want to know.
I know, say, all you would have brought some development.
I am not saying say one year few. I know. But I also want to know.
Okay.
They should tell us.
Many Kabila now Adamku want to know. Want to know.
We can have a conversation on whether the Council of State members should be paid ex gratia or this whole thing of ex gratia, right?
Wait.
But the issue is it should be scrapped. No, those who are advancing the argument say the Council of State should be scrapped and that there are people to advise the president free. No, the Council of State is still relevant, and if we want to do that, until we make some changes to the constitution.
All right.
And that can only come through some reforms.
Medwasi. How do you answer our status submission? I mean, can headline be a headline if Ghanaian Times.
Okay.
Ghanaian Times, no essay. Togbe Afede. Chairs at Tamils Memorial Heritage Advisory Council. How do you just say?
Ah, dear.
This same journalist once said,
Sami has been so mischievous.
This same journalist said, those of us on the Atamil, we have no caliber. You understand what I'm saying? He once said that we have no caliber. Paul once said that those of us, we have no caliber.
Yeah.
Well,
and this is a group that is so discredited.
You say who tries the Atami Moral Heritage?
I can't headline about it.
Yes.
No, read it again.
So
combatant.
Oh, yes. Why is he being so combatant this morning?
No, it's
an aggressive and dictatorial.
My one can't headline.
They can't headline now. How do you put a make about? Togbe Afede. Chairs at Tamils Memorial Heritage Advisory Council.
And I may be sad. The I register no ana ya register. No ana say. Okay, with the my uncle
publication we 3 months ago.
Say and say an about so man register.
And say na me come.
They have no license. They have no. They are not registered.
I headline me come out. No.
He's not registered.
Audu.
It's not registered.
You
understand?
Him said this.
You are chairing a very discredited group.
Him said topic well they buy. It has been on front page of some newspapers for some time now.
Oh, my headline.
The informer. That is it. Because it's an investigation.
Audio.
It's not registered.
Okay. Audio come. Say the many Andy Kai no. Sometimes so be car sema efa a opinion to say a big person, very huge personality say Togbe Afede. Na Edin Kakra. Baija on the letters out. So we need to comment on those letters and put things in their right perspective. Now, a letter now say, and I think the date here, that being letter now or clarify issue no clarification of payment of ex gratia. May until the first one I've been looking for it. The all year is a wire funding. I've looked for it. My name but a buyer. Until that letter came, me man to say. Wire funding scaby. On one edit letter by an amount for react here. Based on near more count on the original letter, an amount for react here and also the clarification by. Until I have not, unless somebody on this show, I catch a warning before the revered Togbe Afede did the letters by whether it's been published anywhere, say, while refunding the ex gratia. Now, one thing, there are so few issues. Also, while working on my tax returns, towards the end of last year, I received tax receipts from Council of State Secretariat that indicated that some money was paid into my bank account in July 2021. So I mean, note the date, July 2021. Now, let Scamo ban account to me in July 2021.
Go ahead.
It took him 9 months in March 2022 and all refund is coming. Say, it took him 9 months for the revered chief to know, say, inappropriate payment. Unless somebody is telling me, say, because at the end of July 2021, July, okay, me started from August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. What the July can I don't know the dates because he didn't state data July or who yet. What the July can 9 good months and son or refund is coming. Do you know how much 365,000 or 366,000 can do these 9 months in your account? What it can give you if you were even trading with it, if you were doing business with it, Sammy? Do you know what it can do for you?
Go ahead.
Now, you have decided, say, after 9 months or 8 months, we will refine this canoe to the state. Now, in issuing it, what's inappropriate payment? Inappropriate. People say the use of inappropriate payment does not slight other members of Council of State. So who issue stated which I vehemently disagree, because that inappropriate payment presupposes there other ones omoji members of Council of omoji omoji inappropriate payment. So why do you say it is not a slur on their integrity, other members? Sami will tell me. So if you say inappropriate, why is it inappropriate? Many was saying, look, I disagree, say inappropriate, because it is legitimate per the Constitution, per the Constitution of Ghana. If you look at Article 90 of the Constitution, or say, chairman and members of Council of State shall be entitled to such allowances and privileges as may be determined in accordance with Article 71 of this Constitution. Now, over Article 71, 3, say, for the purposes of this article, and except as otherwise provided in this Constitution, salaries. So also are salaries. Salaries includes allowances, facilities, privileges, and retirement benefits or awards. As gratia na ya kano, retirement benefits, any will allow a difference. When you say Article 71 office holders, almost started Jumati, so almost started 2021. When you say they are taking salaries of the previous from the amount salary emoji from 2017 to 2020, and not emoji CC. But the problem is that they don't, when the salary increment, you increase more, you train a set committee, maybe after 2 or 3 years. You calculate we are now your salary difference and can be more from 2021 to 2024. Now striking difference, no, now the amount, now the more retirement benefits account, and as gratia no account. So constitutionally, all the people who are paid as gratia are now already, they are entitled to it. As gratia ya na ADTD too so. Constitution says retirement benefits or awards. As gratia Ghanaians na ADT say as gratia. It is about 2. May say is your salary difference. Now you calculate the amount increment in the number of years we are you calculate we are na the account na the retirement benefits and awards account, na the amount and as gratia. How can you say this payment, which is constitutionally inappropriate? Second, Oba say a part-time job. How can you possibly say Juma obey for 4 years are constitutionally mandated, say obey Juma for 4 years, and mind some of the members are even elected. All the regional executives and regional representatives are elected.
It's a part-time job.
How can this possibly say a part-time job? And a part-time job, a full-time job. So that one too, I disagree with the Revere Chief. A short may call too much. I've heard people have condemned. They say this magnanimity. They say Ankaye president. Say look, Sami, there are a lot of Ghanaians who are working almost salaries, almost demand amount for. They do use it to do one to another. So under normal circumstances, this would have been a wonderful gesture. Because what the man said, me sika me hear me 360, because everybody knows Togo Afede he is much. Ono what ska way sebi enye ska ebetima moving on. Nto nka wo de check Ghana say yemfanye bibia, we would have been clapping hands. But to describe the payment here as inappropriate, say we are part-time, enema away cast away nyina enye sanka say eja oji odi 10,000 now 1,000 krama buy say 1,000 can benefit somebody at Kolebu. It can benefit somebody in my constituency, Lambusi or Ablekuma Central. It can 1,000 cities. And not even 500 can benefit somebody. In the normal circumstances, we will be praising him. It is a letters or issue in the So the American say, I think is ono na edi sa discussion we nyina bae sa attacks ni nema bae no people have praised him say why are there we should be praised rather than he said them kind no under normal circumstances ese anka praise no not this subject yes subject the letters into diligent scrutiny but on edi bae so we are also obliged to comment on them because that is a thing democracy in a way. What they are there, but things must be put in their right perspective. And as for Council of State, first of all, it is Article 89, Council of State, Article 89 of the 1992 Constitution. And Juma Omoya, they are supposed to advise the president on matters of the state. Nti ehun hia pa. Nti so bi koye sa adwuma no a ese ye man of privileges and allowances are to be able to do the job. That is why ye koji car loan no from 2017 to you know almost GB. Honorable Togu Afede Suji car loan bi for Council of State. Only say you approve car loans for Parliament. Council of State is there can. You approve ye waji car loan bi because it was supposed to facilitate his work. And OGB wetua. So that is it. So it cannot be inappropriate. Because any inappropriate because car demand is part of the privileges. What you say? So enka ye anka car no kranka onje because car no only Land Cruiser bo. And don't let anybody kid you say sir repayment. Me I've said I've defended MPs why they should take Land Cruisers and the cars. Me know when you bad, but don't let anybody kid you say they pay full amount for it. They don't. They don't. But it's cheaper for them to even pay less amount, not full amount, for us giving their car and fueling and servicing for them to use as public vehicles. Even this way, arrangement is better for the state because they pay some of the amount. Also, better for the state to be in the state pool for them to be using. We use one Land Cruiser from here, Columbus here. Time obebano service obey krano any baby it's more than the obetuana or the bemano. So that is why I Yedima Council of State because some of them they travel from far and near to be your Juma. So you cannot possibly say they wear a part-time job. Part-time job and Elma or Land Cruiser. Part-time job Ghana. And they say Lance are part-time job with there. And Kobia baby. That is the thing. So it is about the way I'll put it near man. As I said.
But to be fair.
Yes.
To be fair.
Yes.
You have already described him as a business magnate.
Yes.
You have already described him as a man who has it.
He has money. Yes.
And so for such a man.
Yes.
Who may travel between here and Dubai virtually maybe 4 times.
Yes.
In a week.
Yes.
On a flight, charter flight.
Yes.
To go for meetings and come back.
Yes.
For such a man.
Yes.
To be a member of a council of state where they meet maybe once or twice.
It is not once or twice. The 4 years now, they have apparently met about 250 times.
Regardless.
So it cannot be once or twice.
Regardless.
And Obia on the committee, he was chairing one of the committees of.
Regardless. Based upon the field.
Yes.
Based upon the Juma Wayeno.
Yes.
Based upon sending the movement ACTN.
Yes.
He may be within his rights.
Yes.
To say so. When we say part-time. To him.
No, it cannot be to him because Constitution doesn't say that.
I am not speaking constitutional language.
Don't say to him. When you say that, it means.
Train. I would landed.
It is not part-time. Or no, everyone will say part-time.
Yes.
But I'm normally not part-time.
So then, if he saw it as a part-time business for him, as a businessman.
Now part-time now, so we need.
He has a right to see it as a part-time business he was doing.
Okay.
He has a right. He doesn't shy away from the privileges he enjoyed as being a member of the council. He doesn't shy away from that.
Part-time, nipa in edge salaries. Ghana.
Say.
Part-time for nipa in edge salaries. Part-time jobs.
Now they. Ohuni said, for all you may know, whatever amount of money that would have been paid to him, send an ear can no
problem with that. No problem. I've said this are the individuals who are doing it. They are even MPs who are giving their salaries to people. No problem. But don't go and say inappropriate. Inappropriate to whom? Look for the word inappropriate. When Constitution says that you are entitled.
Who raise the issue, say? June 6, 2022, and Afrina, since
no,
2021.
Mankasa, July 2021. Shani letter no first paragraph. And that's second time I already found it March 2022 I already found it. You read the letter, ne clarification. Read it for people to hear.
What's it? While working on my tax returns towards the end of last year.
Yes.
Towards the end of last year. Let's say the last quarter.
Yes.
So October, November, December.
Yes.
One of them. I received tax receipts from the Council of State Secretariat.
Yes.
That indicated that some money was paid into my account in July 2021.
Yes.
Now, if you read this is what it's telling you.
Yes.
My annual tax returns I was filing in either October, November, or December. At the time that I got the realization that in July of that year, these amounts of monies have been paid.
Yes.
He began the process of rectification per his own letter.
What
so your argument...
Jaja money comes into your money. You need 9 months to refund it.
Tax
clarification.
Oh, I would listen to what he is written. The man has written.
And so
that at the time he was filing his annual tax returns.
Yes.
That's when he realized that some payments had been made in July.
Agreed.
What you say?
Agreed.
Now he goes on to say that I applied for and received a statement from my bankers and confirmed that indeed such money was paid into my account. I eventually confirmed from the Council of State Secretariat that a sum of 300 was paid into my account as ex gratia.
Yes, that was the same July.
No. Oh. This was not in July. This was till end of the year 2021. Your argument doesn't hold.
No. You see, why are you saying this? Why are you saying this?
Listen,
he said saw the thing in July. So you saw the thing in July.
You didn't see the thing in July.
Granted that
Let me read it for you. Once again, listen. While working on my tax returns towards the end of the year, towards the end of last year, towards end of last year.
Yes, but when you are working, it doesn't mean December. Read it. Now, who files returns?
No. Is July the end of?
But you can
salary came into your account in
July. I received tax receipt. No, you can't tell me that end of year. End of year is July.
But you need that one. When you are telling them you need to work on tax,
that you are putting the alert on it.
That what? What alert?
No, don't even.
Don't even go there.
Let Sammy read it. Let me read it. Sammy, stop what you are doing.
Don't go there.
Read it. Stop what you are doing. Read.
Why you read it?
Relax.
What is the difference between receiving money and your tax claim?
I would say. I received tax receipts from the Council of State that indicated that some money was paid into my account in July 2021. Which
so
tells
when did
me
the money
he didn't know.
The account?
He didn't know that in July.
In July.
No. But what are you saying? Nipa say,
do you know when you are working on your this, you don't work it in December. Your tax, you are filing your this.
Listen.
It is not end of December now.
Listen to me one last time before I go.
Go to.
While working on my tax returns towards end of last year, I received tax receipts from the Council of State Secretariat that indicated that some money was paid into my bank account in July 2021.
So,
does it tell you that
let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
By the July you are referencing,
Sammy,
he didn't know about that July.
Don't worry.
He didn't know.
Sammy.
So he goes on to say.
So he doesn't even know say he was being paid salary into that account.
No, he didn't know that amount of money had been paid into his account.
So by the July you are referencing, he doesn't know that salary enters that account.
I don't know about salary.
Oh, so that is why we need to.
I don't know about salary.
It is the same account that he
not everything that you bring out that will take.
Oh, Andy.
Sammy, will you allow me to make my
comment?
Relax. We are not talking about salaries here.
Oh,
we are talking about his end of service
notification.
No, how do you know?
The same account.
How do you know?
Talking about notification.
How do you know that
you have not worked with any? You go.
Media, I don't know.
Now
I don't know.
Sammy, I don't know. When you have your bank account,
I don't know.
Sammy, let me tell you something.
So he goes on to say,
working with every national service.
Allow him.
Oh, Sammy.
Okay,
go to the other paragraph.
Yes, I'm going there. So your argument that he knew by July 2021.
So when did he was working?
He is specific enough to tell you. Getting to the end of last year.
He didn't say getting to the end of last year. He didn't say that.
He says, while working on my tax returns towards The end of last year.
Is it towards the end?
Yes, towards the end. It could be October, it could be November, it could be December. The last quarter of the year.
No, you file. No. So the language, this is English.
This is English. We are all talking.
He is talking of filing this at the end of the year. He doesn't say.
Oh,
he went on it at the end of the year. He's talking of filing his returns at the end of the year. Always. It didn't say that he saw it in the end of the year. So that's not what they craft. The own statement can.
Oh, I would do.
Okay, you come to where? You come to point number. Come to point number 4.
Point by point. Hey, let me read to the benefit of our listeners. What's it? Why dictate military tendencies?
Read the point number. Read the point now.
What's it? I applied for and received a statement from my bankers that confirmed that indeed some money was paid into my account. This is where Toby did us a great disservice. He should have stated when this confirmation came. But unfortunately, he left it out. And I would wish that Toby would clarify with details as to
you
when
to point
these
number
confirmations
4.
came.
You wait to point number 4.
Because I eventually confirmed from the Council of State Secretariat that some amount of when was this confirmation given him? We would want to know. I did not think that the payment was made to trap me, as is being speculated. I believe it was paid to everybody. Well, as for that one, I don't know. I don't know where he would have heard something. So I don't know.
This statement.
I don't know. Well, from that point, I will jump to Audu's number 4.
It's not even.
He's taking all my time. Osami is taking all my time.
What's it? After weeks of trying, I obtained advice on how to refund inappropriate payments to the state. And on March 4th, 2022, I made a refund into the Controller and Accountant General's Department suspense account at the Bank of Ghana. So he made the effort.
Over
a period.
Let me even give you let me agree say December.
Yes.
Scanu the Kokomu in July.
Yes.
Bawahu in December.
Yes.
It took him January.
Yes.
It took him February.
Yes.
It took him March.
Yes.
And some are refining.
But he has told you that he was coordinating
with
which account he must send it to.
What is this? Sammy, when send what is so
money? Why do you find
if you paying a money into my account today? Do you know I can leave the money? I can let the money leave my account today.
If you know where it's going.
Now only maybe I scan free buy.
Do you know scan the account?
Oh, Sammy, I just no.
Yes, you go to account payment. Yes, you go to account payment.
He has to find out account to pay free buy. Would you know that it was paid from an account?
Yes, it was paid. But doesn't mean that you have to return it to that account.
Which one? Where to use it?
That is why. Listen. They gave him a specific account. No. It says that the Accountant General's Department gave him the suspense account at the Bank of Ghana. It wasn't the same account.
It took him granted.
So you are wrong when you say that he should return to that same account.
No. Sammy, don't
you are wrong.
Don't do that.
He is saying that
granted.
You are wrong when you say that he should refund it to that same account. This account,
suspense account.
Yes.
It took him how many months for government to agree? Say on finance.
Is it his problem that the government in responding that going back? Is it his fault?
So I am now going to a controller should tell Ghanaians. Time the revert to a federal council or person or suspect.
Yes, we need that information.
What's any money? It took them 3 months. Even with your own
yes, we need that information
for them to return the money.
That is why I'm saying that.
Do you know that if I have 365,000 and I use it for 3 months, you know their profit out
that one, if you want to go and collect the interest accrued, that's your matter.
Sammy,
but what I'm saying is that
the
statement. But let's say, do you know where he would have heard it? And do you know where he would have heard it? That one of his shiftings, something that comes to him to say that
it means that he never even knew his salary was being paid into account.
That one,
all the salaries and allowances
subject to the views you express.
That he didn't know that his salaries were going into that account. Until he didn't know with this because what you are saying presupposes that his ex-gratia shall not went to a different account.
Salaries and allowances. He didn't know he was being paid.
What are you saying?
Salaries and allowances.
What are you saying?
Oh, Sammy, stop it.
What are you saying?
Unless of course you are telling that ex-gratia went to a different account.
Except for Nyame can say Togbe should have just returned this money or rejected this money without coming out with any statement. Why? Well, no statement. The fact is right to the institution that is paying you. Please, I don't need it.
The fact is
simple.
And even to us, inappropriate. And I mean, problem.
The fact
is inappropriate means that the rest who have collected inappropriate money.
Is the money inappropriate?
The money by constitution is inappropriate.
Is inappropriate.
But I agree with you on that score.
So what does it tell to the people who accepted the money?
The description of the money as inappropriate.
That is
inappropriate.
It's misleading.
No, as for that one,
It's
I
very
agree with you
misleading.
100%.
And
I agree with you
prepared to say
100%.
that the statement said the payment was inappropriate. It's misleading.
Okay, first of all, I need. I am 10. First of all, the mommy cool it down. First of all,
now this one I'm cooling down.
First of all, me per se who.
One of us have all right to information. To make me actually not kind of more precise information.
That was what
you have that right.
That was what
we will find out. First of all,
are you coming to justify Paul Adomo on this show?
My point is that they said he wrote to the Council of State.
That what?
Giving the RTI bill to get more clarification on the attendance.
You want to see who? Also right, whether you
can also write.
Also right.
Sammy, you can also write.
Want to see what?
And we know your caliber.
Look,
Sammy.
We
know that you can also write.
Me. No, maybe could break over. Me, I'm going to be very honest. This morning.
There are a lot. Honest.
No, too much. I'm going to say that. Look,
plays with mischief.
You are honest, but you are mischievous.
Listen.
Yes.
I agree with you.
Yes.
Audu and Andy on the point about the inappropriate nature of the money. I agree with you 100%.
It's misleading.
I agree with you as to why this must even be in the public domain in the first place. Because to be honest with you, who publication be na impugn and I say impute any foul to the reputation. I haven't seen. And so I agree with you when you say that response, for want of a better word, should not have been in the public domain. I agree with you 100%.
Part-time job.
Oh, you see, for that one, I may understand him from the point of view of where he's coming from as a businessman. I may understand him. For the part-time business.
It was not a private business.
It's not
a private business.
What are you talking about? This is our last question. Who many Ghanaian Times headline? Who do you say? Who do you really say?
Because
maybe I'll free bar.
Look, I want to ask, say, Unim say Togo Afede were highly educated. If I had graduated from Yale University.
Yes, Unim so highly educated.
Highly educated.
Yes.
Unim say financial so were fan guru.
Yes.
In terms of finances.
Yes.
Yes. Unim say the question when he took up this job. Onim say at the end of every 4 years, a Council of State for ex gratia.
He would know. But you see, it also boils down to the mindset with which what they echo so. I sit here with my team.
Did you know?
National service. No.
Did you know?
National service.
Did you know?
Next week, if
did you know?
Did you know? I will tell listeners how individuals wanted to individuals want to develop the
short break.
And when government
Ghanaian Times for anymore.
Their demand,
give
me the opportunity. Why?
Happy FM and Nijenkwa.
And welcome to the Happy Morning Show live on ETV Live on Happy 98.9 FM, Nisim 95.9 and 100.1 Bokatanga and Tamale respectively. With me sharing live on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Your handle no Happy 989 FM and I say ETV Ghana. And I pay enka anyesa I would do any Andy one more person to trim me if there be problems with one man. Kabo is a fatine Shaibu Ali and Romanyamada and a woman. May we place you more. And then me de Abrantia for and Abba and I'm de my for so other coming one ye di and come Abrantia no If I know Mr. Elwood Mante, ono NA programs manager, Emma Happy 98.9 FM, and Mrs. Adelaide Abil Williams, or marketing manager, Emma HT Plus Ghana Limited. One more hour, Hanum say now Father's Day, and we'll come any day, Mr. Mante. Good morning.
Good morning, Sammy.
Maybe I will go there.
So,
I'm sorry, now they only power.
Oh, 1 hour power, and the immediate.
What's now their powers in Ira? Into a mistake. Meet me Edward for baby problem beba.
Oh, meaning sir, you piano swana.
Piano queen in now. It will be a I know that this is off a bit, but on behalf of management, we attempted the morning show to thank people who supported us during the burial of our brother Franciscan. But since you are here, a word on that what happened on Saturday. As a management member, formally before we delve into this main conversation.
And my first time we and a tier for one wish and well. And you'll be asked, say, Bra Yenia, Dr. Khan, a free mono, Munina, a bejam a boy yang, make a cranachi ye. One moved me by a master pa. Most of to me and by be a more joining on social media, more movie, a modern pieball, a kind of home. The Munina as a pa, say, Mutumi esoya sene ebe boaye ejam yen ne ekokra yenua Dr. Khan echi kra edamase se moye yemwa e osa kwan no so
yo Mr. Mante June 19th da yesi honma Fathers Day dey celebrate wo mo when you say Happy FM ne ETV dey mo hye no mo so nkokwa ye dey celebrate this day but through light kakra also FM.
All right, so June 19th no se na wodi kan na Father's Day na Father's Day no Yashwe who say a band of mothers and yes, comprised of a band of mothers there or my mu celebrity pa. In role of mothers a play our family name. You who say a gentleman so responsible ones and also a play very good roles.
Okay.
When in the family. One was so a buseni na carry a buseni na Brahma men also a na said there. Into no Happy FM a say Father's Day way N19 that pray and if to the Father's Day 18th no.
Okay.
Yeah, did you media strong but to celebrate fathers.
Okay.
Responsible father be a celebrate too. Yeah, kasi pa. A Father's Day out with HD Plus.
Okay.
And then on the 18th a day before the Father's Day itself. Yes.
Yo, what about HD Plus? But what is the Father's Day out promotion about? With me through light.
All right. Into a event and I say in Shimua yene fathers Asia.
Okay.
Will be our responsible father biano. Your fro, your tones are fro for free bra. Near no India grow, NDD and have a fun. So it's a fun day out for fathers, just to celebrate fathers for their good job done over the years. Almodia small busia and Ghana Mayina. Into Yenina ye call Legon Botanical Gardens. Ye games, treasure hunts, a lot of prizes. We are celebrating fathers. We are having fun with the fathers. Now, you say father no kwan beba. Onne ne busuani nyina embrace and say a boa for family bonding. And to kwabi ofie kura na mobile bedjimo ni ambeko fie na bibia ye. Yes, celebrating fathers through that activity, going out, having fun with fathers, barbecue, food, everything. As fathers.
Interesting. Yeah, Mompe water pistol and for Embraho because you maybe on my being here water pistol for action. Here because you are two water pistol to be. Member HD Plus so meaning somebody the feeling experience. Emma TV ni wine osha which means osha bibia come. Now, why the decision to partner Happy FM to do this project?
All right. So thank you for the question. For HD Plus, we already a platform that enables family bonding moments. And so as a brand, we've set aside June as a month to celebrate fathers. So the whole month of June is to celebrate fathers on HD Plus. Okay. Now, we have the campaign called 5 times champions. So for us, that's in this month of June, are being celebrated as the 5-time champions. And that sort of aligns with 5 times crystal clear pictures because we have all the sports, news, shows movies, whatever dad loves to watch,
okay.
he can enjoy it in 5 times crystal clear pictures. And so this gives us the opportunity to partner with Happy FM and celebrate them in the Dad's Day Out event, which is coming on Saturday.
All right. So, Obi, the first time you are sharing or see about HD Plus, HD Plus, more product in here.
Okay. It's HD Plus, no, your favorite channels in 5 times crystal clear pictures. Into picture now we share with TV no 5 times clearer.
Okay.
Na need to say we share TV ni mu a we share infoni no feely.
Okay.
Into apart from picture quality no so no your mouth features be a unya or normal or regular decoders ni mu. The ability to pause, reverse, and record live TV.
Live TV.
So share TV. Say I know be.
So as your TV, so we bet me a pause, we bet me a record.
We bet me a record. We bet me a pause. We bet me a reverse. Kra. Ni o here ne USB pen driver. O de share TV ni.
Wow.
O de USB pen drive no echo TV. Sorry, decoder no more. No na when you sa feature no na activate. Another feature you want to say to make sure TV or phone so through the My HD Plus app.
Okay.
It is our app no first phone now connecting the amount of free data every month. And apart from first phone connecting, you have the opportunity to also add 4 more mobile devices. Into decoder be able to be connected up to 5 mobile devices. First one, the amount of free data every month. Busumi be a amount of free data.
Wow, interesting. Well, Mr. Mante, remember what the kind of activities need be as for Edema, what my location, but a share time being.
Yeah, share say no train 8 a.m.
Okay.
In himself, families in better cleaning, so I build it up until share say 8 a.m.
Okay.
Now, so now they can me ball activities in between lime and spoon near their Father's Day Out. Now, so yeah, they near acrobato, ebebaho, you know, Abe di Jumano. I feel so musician be exdo so nim na
exdo yeah
and birthday and birthday into also eba and I feel so Ibrahim Tanko so eba ya preko omo nyina pass through ama Father's Day Out me day I come na ope say ono papa eba ni abe ni for number way 0244 595 061 0244 595 061. What friend number na watch onipa nipa dodo a wode ba aside o papa ode na ba no into within location afa me de me papa e ba me papa friend say me de me nuanom 2 ana me maame eni me nua ba ko e ka ho aba no abomudin no nti wo nipa 4 ana nipa 3 ade be ka ho aba wa be friend no wo nipa 3 ade be ka nti say mo nyina mo ye 4 na mo ba dwumadie na se
okay
nti no aso be friend fiti na ko you are reserving a seat. It's for free.
Okay.
And one say obe free keke. No one say me pese me papa eba. Eni me nuanum too. Eni me mami eni me nuanum na moba. Inti eno ne senia obetimi e de aba. Fan activities na medical aka na aduane de bebu. Agudie de bedi agudie pi. Ye ne celebrities bebre ebedi nsa oso ho. Inti ye hwe kwan say eye free. Omode na fresh si a 0244 595 061.
Acho number ni team will be on my
0244 595 061 and any number ubetimi afre
actually be on ma at the end of the day adofo binya na
actually the doso pa sika e wo ma de bechiche afofra mo be win competition ketenkete e be ye afen so HD Plus for no hey omo wo actually p omo de be ma se na mo so mo kofi a betimi ehu se na HD Plus picture quality ni tie na mo so betimi a feel the feel experience ni bi e wo HD Plus so.
Interesting. You're a minute or 2 to go and sana yedi and competition everyone here. But so obi HD Plus for echi kwanya and pacho hefa any be home ewo.
Okay. First of all, I mean can say as part of your Father's Day celebration, your activities be why yashishe.
Okay.
Bako and say your Baka channel I Philly on HD Plus channel 200 you know.
Okay.
Yama akwenya say obi a person was celebrating ne papa. Ebe to me a visit your website you know.
Okay.
Now we upload ne papa picture any message. Now the whole month of June, you better publishes a message, you know. Now ya share papa in Munyam also.
Wow.
And another promo I say for the month of June, Mao HD Plus decoder worth 170 CDs with 5 months subscription. That is a promo I
Okay.
Then no obey order no ye Father's Day page HD Plus website. No. And activities so I Saturday we Legon Botanical Gardens, and so I know see a free ya papa akrobe to baby a could be a ODH inti we so oni ebeba na inti oba obetumi ehia akrobe to na oni no etwa photo ni na di nkita ho inti HD Plus no apart from promo ya obetumi order on your website, and so to me call the nearest multi TV dealer and Electroland shop. Ubenya decoder ni so ebi ato.
Interesting. Yo, Mr. Monte, wrap up comments.
All right. Inti ni hia me pa ne se obefre no ohun no we bookie for papa ni. Ma me fa number into ja for the last na ye nto aso 0244 595 061. What the nipa 3 e ka ho aba our papa ka ho. Na o ye agya no so a wan kasa no so betimi afre se me ne me ye ne mofra no e beba ye di beje ho pa se e besomo Legon Botanical Gardens anyway they are grow kama into obi anfa no ho hyem obi amra me celebrate fathers
eduane ni teaser be omo ana
eduane de doso pi eduane de doso pi
but mo make sure say teaser
o pe teaser
teaser na mama ye mo
special order me yama pa
na mama ice cream in doso because the ice cream papa mo de I found some who say na
what afraid no
no be pe nya abofo de no me ni say ni bi no they work on this no then na found some some obey abele was nso aka ho kwan ka ni beso
me de beka ho ne aye
ni beka ho pa yo anti o final words and Sanya sorry son of
yo inti ya meka ne say 80 plus ya appreciate papa for any roller omo a play with family ni mo I mean o share fathers me omo ya omo no mo share say we focusing on what is most important. We are I mean, my confidence. It me yenia. Say Inti almost pa. Inti 80 plus no. You celebrating fathers. I mean, we are looking forward to Sunday, but we take the opportunity to wish all fathers happy Father's Day, and we are inviting all fathers to come to Legon Botanical Gardens with their family, and let's celebrate them because they deserve it.
Yo, Elwood, Auntie Madam, as I said, over come and send a minimum edi and come on that note. Yedi Ebesi and say na Ebeshia Father's Day, the day before 19th, that's 18th, and in Yeshia na Yedi in Sawaso. But the number Yedi etu Ghana, but what they are fair number, and they book you place for 3 other people so that you be 4. It's free of charge. It's to come, let's have fun with loved ones. Making sure say a jack person and say Obako craft and it's not carnival. It's not easy being a father until I will say celebrate your papa. Yeshia Nemipa, Ochanapa on the Happy Morning Show. Bring up Bampo and any team no, our Happy 98.9 FM.